It'll do that to you, man. Let me see we live on my shit. Meantime, all right, we live right now. We live on YouTube right now. I'm about to go ahead and bro. And while we live, I'm about to share the link. I'm about to share the link in my channel page. And in the meantime, what I'm about to do is just run some old school Wayne real quick, bro. If y'all don't mind that, right?
Oh shit, I can't, bro. I'm on YouTube.
I'm talking about that. You think dedication 3 be on that shit? They'll be tripping off dedication
It's
2?
probably copy. It's Wayne. It's probably copyrighted.
You right.
Yeah.
I ain't finna try it. I ain't finna
It's
try, but
Wayne. Yeah.
all right, but let me share the link. Let people know we live over here. But what's your first
If you
thoughts on
want to play
everything?
some, if you want to play some, why don't you play while you getting everything up? Why don't you start playing like DJ Akademiks talking about it or something that we ain't seen or something, you know what I mean? Some type of rundown.
I got
Something
you.
like that.
I got you right here. Boom.
And so when I hit watch stream, I'm gonna see your screen, right?
You gonna
I'm gonna
see
wait
me.
till you ready though.
You gonna
I'm
see me.
live.
But I'm gonna run this right here.
On Twitter, and this, yo, hey, I'm back. I'm back on stream real quick. This is for the slow ones in the back. The slow ones all the way in the back. The back. You feel me? Somebody says, yeah. So, clearly, when they try to, they've tried to do this to me about 6 or 7 times. So like, I'm no new. It's no new thing to me. We'll survive this like we survived anything else. It'll be fun. But we do got to clarify a few things for the slow ones in the back. We're not even on Rumble. We're just straight on YouTube, Twitch. We want to make some things very clear. And also, we just not ducking no allegations. No, we're not ducking no face because really, a nigga ain't really do nothing. You feel me? There's nothing that I got a guilty conscience from. There's nothing that I did no weird shit from. It is going to be what it is.
The video
you feel
of
me?
DJ Akademiks.
All right, so I'm sharing the live. Let people know we on live stream right now. But if you join it right now, we about to go through everything that's going on in the Akademiks lawsuit. I did my little research and I've been peeping the story the whole time leading up to this point because this all started to break down in December. Towards the end of December when he was having things going on with that chick named Shay Glizzy. And talk about a goddamn name, boy. Matter of fact, right now we got my boy Gemini by Law hanging out with us. We talking that shit. He on Discord. Let me make sure y'all can see the homie face and everything. Well, yeah, bro. Let me wait. You got your let me see.
Yeah, I got my camera on.
My shit all over the place. But we got my boy over here. We talking this shit. We going through everything. And we finna just discuss everything we think about what's going on right now. So bro mostly gonna be in the background where we got other things on the screen. But we finna talk about this shit. But it's a lot of things to break down. But at the same time, what I want y'all to understand is like I understand that the position the Akademiks in, but it could have been preventable. Because you already gotta understand you gotta move a certain type of way when you got shit to lose. If you are the only man in the room with shit to lose, get out. That's the course, the theme of the story. When you the only man in the room with shit to lose, get out. And you definitely don't get stupid drunk to the point that you pass out and everybody just got your whole mansion to their disposal to do whatever the hell they want to. So we gonna break this whole thing down and walk through the whole point. I'm about to share it to my community tab and let people know that we on here. But this damn Shay Glizzy girl brought this whole thing up. We can get to everything, bro. Let me go ahead and bring that clip back up. We can dive into everything from point A to point Z. Goddamn it! Hold on tight. Let's go ahead and press play, man. What we listened to earlier. So this is one of the live streams where Akademiks explaining the things that was going on earlier. Let's go ahead and press play while I share the live, man.
I already told everybody the worst parts of it. After this, it only helps me out if you ask me. I told it the worst parts of every situation that I got going on. The worst parts has been already told. First and foremost, I see something going on Twitter, and this is why I just got back up on here. Let's address some facts. So for all the people, the slow ones in the back, even the bright ones, and also the chat niggas, I'm gonna just give you the facts because people are gonna make up shit. So, and this is probably first and foremost.
Everybody can learn from
this. When I say slow ones in the back,
Facts. Oh, hey, all right, but I'm ready to go, bro. That's where I was at first. But
no funny shit, bro.
This
is literally something that everybody can learn from, bro. So that when we on our way up and doing what we doing, we don't make these same mistakes. Because I'm not gonna lie, like you just said, bro, the fact that he got drunk, passed out in his crib and left his crib to the homies, that just leaves so much room for error, bro. Like
So much,
so
bro.
much room for stuff that you don't know.
Real
Like,
talk, bro. Real talk. Niggas say academic cheddar Bob in the chat. Real talk, because when it comes down to it, that's what it is. And things that he said led him up to this point. And I ain't gonna lie, some of this shit is academics karma, bro. The way he been speaking on Carisha, knowing that the lawyer is funny in this whole situation. The way he been speaking on Meek Mill, he's been.
You know about the lawyer too. You know about Mr. Blackbird.
We gonna get into it, my boy.
We gonna
break it
I'm
all
glad
down.
I'm not the only one.
We gonna break it all down. We gonna break it all down.
Kind of shitty.
Yeah, so my thing is, when you knowing these things, but then you weaponizing against your ops, it don't even make sense if your time come and then people clown you. You got to eat that, you know. But like he did mention in his live earlier that this too shall pass, and it will. But in the meantime, you know, you got to talk about it. So let's get to what's going on, bro. Let me switch my screens up, make sure everything go on point. Y'all got to bear with me. Y'all know we don't go live all the time, but I'm trying to make sure we give y'all this live entertainment over here. So, all right. So DJ Akademiks has been sued for rape and defamation by a woman who claimed she was sexually assaulted by himself and 2 other men in 2022. All right, so you got people already on Akademiks head saying, "Act got a weird case. Why is he around?" They quoting goddamn K. Dot already. Then you got we bring in Meek Mill into it. Say they run the influence pages. Once all the street artists start making content and podcasting, it will be a drastic shift. You're gonna hear who these artists respect and see who we are really the superstars. Some of the content guys are stars too, but we coming also. So Meek is happy about Ak's downfall and as he proceeds to be, you know. Because
you know that he anytime anything negative happened to Ak, it's a W for Meek, bro. Because Ak really affected this nigga Meek career, bro. You gotta think. I would hate Akademiks if I was Meek.
hey, real talk though. That boy been going on and said, you know, and they just trolling, bro. Day one with no response from Akademiks, you know, on Twitter.
That's a troll. That's a troll. Doing day one, Kendrick, no response.
Yeah.
They try to, all right.
But you know, but like I said, this is his karma because the way he been clowning other people who's been hit with these fake ass, real ass lawsuits from this one lawyer. We gonna break that down. But first thing first, this is the chick. This is the chick right here. Let me get the screen on point right here.
Asha.
This went super viral. This lady right here, with her saying this after Akademiks told a story about trying to cheddar bob himself, like the homie mentioned earlier, trying to cheddar bob himself when his girlfriend was threatening to spill the beans about why his home was raided at one point. And everyone, his mom, the chick, Akademiks, everyone was put down with guns. Akademiks told the story and basically was like, straight up, the reason being is because this girl claimed that she got raped at my crib. She got raped at my crib and folks came in, kicked down the doors and did an investigation, but I never was charged. But my homies ran a train on her. She seen that, and then she responded like this, all right?
Right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
Yeah. Now go ahead, talk to me.
My thing is, man, she said, I woke up and you was on top of me.
Yeah.
If that's true, like I don't. The only reason why it's hard for me to give it like a lot of credibility is because the police got involved already, and the police already deemed that there was no grape. It was all consensual. They watched the videos. They got all the evidence that they raided the nigga crib. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they let him go right back to his crib and stream and say, yes, I'm innocent. No charges. Everything's dropped. Which means, I mean, it's like, I hear what she's saying. I hear her. But it's tough. It's tough.
It's tough.
She did a great kit. She did a great kit, and still the nigga Ack is free. So is the two mans that ran the train on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's more things. Let's go ahead and walk through it. But the thing about it is, like, as you guys are watching this, think about seeing all this shit play out from the perspective of a lawyer. You know, seeing this shit play out on social media. That's how this thing's going down. But let's continue progressing through what we have today. What tonight? It's late night vibes. All right. So. Not this right there. We already got that. All right, so let's go through this lawsuit, bro. Let's do some hard reading with this lawsuit. I know bro said, what the hell? Hold on. I gotta subscribe and log into this shit.
I'm about to say that this one of them pages they try to make you get the bag. They want the bag from
I thought I already did this shit earlier.
Ad blocker. You gotta get your ad blocker up.
Bro, I already read this shit earlier, but hold on. Let me go ahead and get right. Goddamn. Give me. I'm gonna have to read it through here. You know, these motherfuckers be on some bullshit when they have these apps like this. But let's read it over here real quick. So the chick Abashe says she met Ack online, and on July 16, 2022, after a year of not seeing each other, he allegedly invited her to his home. Now, what they leaving it out is that her and Akademiks did have like a little talking relationship. She was more so modest in his opinion. Then after a while, he heard that she was like stripping and shit. And then he went to a party with Antonio Brown. At that party, he was texting a girl. While he was texting the girl, he invited her to come to his crib. He sent her Uber X, Y, and Z to come to the crib. Now, Ack passed out drunk by the time he was at the crib, but she still ended up pulling up to the crib. Now, while she's at the crib, his homeboys that, they're with them, they're entertaining her while Ack's passed out drunk. That's what I know for sure from the story. Let's continue reading what they have over here on Neighborhood Talk. So she says when she arrived, she was greeted by two men, John Doe 1, John Doe 2, who she wasn't expecting to be here. Per the documents, Abashe says the two men spiked her drink before graping her on Ack's pool deck. That part right here, that was never said in the original story.
Right. We never heard she was drugged or she was incoherent. None of that. Remember, even Akademiks, if you watched it, we're not going to watch that whole thing, but if you saw the whole joint, because I had watched it on live, Akademiks kind of explained what he saw in the video.
And the police officers had to see it too.
And the police officers had to see it too.
And I'm pretty sure
saw a participant. He saw a willing participant, according to him. That's just his words, though. We don't know if it's, but that's what the police cleared him. So his words should kind of like stand for something at this point, right?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if her drink was spiked and she knew her drink was spiked or whatever, they would have searched her system after doing a grape kit to figure out what was in her system. That's what I'm thinking. And all the reason why we may be thinking this way is because if Akademiks told her, we can get to this point, but Akademiks told her to go to the police, do this, X, Y, and Z if you feel you need to do these things. And she did the proper protocol. And if they didn't find these things, then we are only to assume to believe that there wasn't, enough facts or evidence for the arrest or for them to be charged.
There was no crime.
So
basically, there was no crime.
But let's continue reading them. They said the documents go on to say that she was allegedly woken up by Ack at around 4 a.m. She claims Ack was pulling her hair, prying open her legs, and brutally graping her. Abashe also accuses Ack of penetrating her anally and vaginally and says she was begging him to stop and crying for most of this assault, but losing her ability to move physically. She says next morning, after asking Ack what happened, Ack showed her a video of her allegedly being assaulted by two men on the pool deck. Abashe provided text messages that allegedly show Ack telling her to get tested and that he would do the same. This isn't her first time making these claims. We previously posted video of her admitting that a rape kit was done. Akademiks spoke about the incident previously as well, stating that he was passed out drunk and saw on surveillance camera that the girl he was messing with had a threesome with his friends. Abashe says it was no threesome though. She claims that it was rape. All right, so we do have Akademiks breaking down the text messages. In his new live, he said that he can't do too much, but he's already shown a lot of things that led to what happened. I wish. I
guess because now he got lawyers on it, and the lawyers, of course, they're gonna advise you keep your mouth shut. You said enough already, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's going on right here. One thing, what we doing on here, we going through all we see as facts because things get kind of weird now. What I wish I could do is pull up, man. I was looking at the shit earlier, bro. Hold on. Give me some time, bro. God damn.
Take it off the screen if you don't put your info though.
I ain't put it in. All right, man. Long story short. y'all gotta just straight take my word on this. When I was reading the lawsuit, I'm like, damn, Act left that out. Act left that out. Act left this out when he was telling his story. But when I got to a certain point and the lawyer said the name was Tyrone Blackburn, that immediately made me say, what the fuck? That's the same dude that's the Little Rod's lawyer on Diddy's lawsuit, the most wildest one. The wildest one
Not only Little Rod, bro. There's more lawsuits going back further against other people who he just did a fishing expedition.
T.I.
Some of them never settled. Yep.
T.I.
never settled, but some of them did settle. Even though I don't really like Shorty, but Tiffany Haddish. He got her to pay out too.
Yeah.
Your lawsuit against her too got her to pay out, bro. He's a fisher, bro. He's a fisherman.
All right. So there's certain things we need to cover. I see someone asking one question, but Tyrone Blackburn, let's put a pin on that. But this lawyer, he seeks what's going on online, sees what's the most salacious thing that could ruin someone's reputation, and then he goes and following Bill's stories and crazy online narrative-driven lawsuits to go ahead and exploit these people and hoping they can go ahead and pay out to stop the heat. Now, I see someone asking in the comment section because there's going to be some confusion. There's been a viral clip that's been going on with a woman screaming in the background, and people are confusing it to be two things. So
right, and I went over this months ago. Me and my chat, we went over this months ago, so we know what this video is. But a lot of people who just don't want Akademiks, they want Akademiks to be guilty or something.
Yeah,
they see this and they like, yeah, man, that's the nail in the coffin. Why is it somebody screaming in his crib, sounding like they're getting raped? They think that's her getting raped. Mm-hmm. They think that is her right there. They think this is when she got raped by them two dudes.
Exactly. So basically, like bro saying, people are conflating several different stories into one. Akademiks was going through a lot of shit at this point in time. So what's going on is when this girl video was going viral, the same day this clip went viral as well, because the reason why Akademiks told a story about this chick is because his ex was threatening to expose him. But as the ex was threatening to expose him, they was going back and forth for arguing. It would be some times when Akademiks was on live stream while they're arguing. Now, it was a point in time the girl was going crazy, his ex, not this girl. His girl was in his crib going crazy after Akademiks exposed everything that they had going on. So in the background of his live stream, once she figured out, and then a blog picked up the story, and she seen the blog pick it up, and then she went batshit crazy.
He dogs running around in the background. That's arguing. You can hear her screaming, saying something. That's Shay Glizzy, right?
Yeah, Shay Glizzy. That girl crazy as hell.
Yeah, bro, wildin'. She want that attention.
All right, so following that, the girl was arrested. The police officer came and arrested the girl and took her by the crib because she was going insane, tearing this man home up. She was tearing his home up the whole damn day. That led to that wild ass live stream when Akademiks was at his studio telling everything that was going on and trying to get ahead of the story before she went and tried to snitch on him and tell him and spin her narrative.
Right.
In my opinion, go ahead.
That might be a good thing now looking back at it because he got a statement out.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? And if he didn't, we'd have nothing to go on. And a lot of people would also use that, the fact that we got nothing to go on, him defending himself. Mm-hmm. They'd be like, well, he ain't made a statement about it. Kind of how they did Tory Lanez, even though Tory Lanez was bound by his lawyers not to talk about the Megan Thee Stallion thing. They said, well, he not talking about it, so he got to be guilty. He ain't talking about it. She talking about it. Well, he's the one that got his life on the line.
Yeah. So
in this case, it's just money on the line.
So matter of fact, if y'all want to hear Akademiks' explanation for that situation, here you go right here. Let me go ahead and pull up on the screen. Hold up.
Let me read the chat real quick. My man 88 says she not looking for him to go to jail. She looking for a settlement in a civil suit. In some cases, winning one can reopen a criminal case. So the police is kind of moot. It's crazy anyone will put themselves in a situation with a crazy chick.
Man,
Yeah,
listen,
that's a fact.
and even people in my chat saying they surprised that he's still dealing with her after this right here, the whole situation. He crashed out like that,
Well,
and he's still dealing with this
not
shit.
now, right?
He's still dealing with her
Still?
to this day. Act is
Oh
crazy.
my
So
God,
everything
bro.
that he's dealing with is self-inflicted. Even if some things are embellished to a certain degree, it still could have been prevented from him just having some common sense and understanding when to get the hell out of a burning house, bro. What are you doing?
Right.
Everything you got going on is your fault. Even like it's like okay. You can have okay. Think about driving a car. You can have your best intentions to not get into any accidents in the car when you're driving. But if you know that this car has faulty brakes, but you still decide to drive it on the road, you are still negligent. You are still responsible for anyone you hurt, any car crash you get into, if that shit fucking fucks up. So Akademiks, knowing this woman is this type of way, and you still dealing with her, you are still responsible for the damage that this woman caused in your life. You are the problem. No matter what, you are letting this shit happen continuously. This is your fault, bro. And your homies gotta tell you that shit,
now,
bro.
Yo, for him to still be with her now, bro, she must got that grip like a bro. And I ain't even saying there's no pussy in the world that's worth it, but she must have that monster grip, bro. She must have that, like, my nigga, the claw. Like, you know when you pulling out and it's just holding on?
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, the lips just won't let go. She must have that goddamn grippity grip. Like, it's crazy. I can't believe this. Like, bro, he might not be the most best looking nigga in the world, but we know what the bag he got.
Hey, man.
The kind of women he got access to, bro, is different. So for you to still be chasing after Shay Glizzy after she done wrecked your home, she, like you said, bro, she broke mad stuff in the crib.
Yeah.
She had the police raid his crib. She just caused mad drama in the nigga life, bro. Exposed them, put pictures out and all of that. How could you go back? That pussy gotta be like godly, like as devilish as she is. Like God is somewhere in that pussy. Like Jesus for sure washed, like put some extra water in there. Like something is going on, bro. Think about that, bro. Come on, my nigga. Would you let this happen to you?
Hell no.
Would you ever go through this?
Hell no. And I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't never been whipped, but it's been on some other levels. A nigga done been whipped for. We ain't gonna be acting like macho man, like a nigga don't like women. Of course we love women. Niggas be falling in love and shit like that. But it's like you gotta do the work first. Do your work early. So you know, okay, I could expose myself to be vulnerable to this type of woman because I would never find myself in this type of situation. So you prevent these things. You gotta know
who you're dealing with.
Exactly.
You gotta know who you're dealing with.
Exactly. And what makes it worse, coming back to the earlier point, when you're a man that has shit to lose, you have to work even harder to prevent these things from happening. And Act shouldn't continue to keep running into these things. That's why, you know, it's a common joke on his channel and stuff when people be saying like, Act, you 30, go ahead and get a family, bro. What the fuck you doing? It's a common joke, but at the same damn time, it's like, I don't know, bro. You might
they call them sympathymics in the chat.
You might need to go ahead and do that.
But this the thing, man. Shorty is from VA, the DMV area, and her name is Shay Glizzy. If that don't let you know, bro, you dealing with a ratchet thought. Bro, Shay Glizzy, she thinks she down with the Glizzy gang.
Bro,
meanwhile, the Glizzy gang ain't even together no more. But this bitch kept the name. And Glizzy mean dick now. It don't even mean gun no more. Now it mean cock. And she got her name Shay Cock. Shay Dicky. Shay Dicky. Like, bro, why would you be with this chick? Act, you could do so much better, gang. Like,
hey, man.
Stay around me, nigga. I'll get you around some baddies, nigga. That's a fact. And they actually will like you.
Act need to take his ass to find some chick in a master degree program and mess with her or something like that. Like you gotta
art type.
You gotta fuck
type girl.
You only can mess with other women that have something to lose. That's why you see sometimes they be wanting to right thing. And I don't like the shit, but I be hearing dudes, they be saying, why do these dudes mess with the same women? They revolve the same women in the industry. It's because some women just know how to move when they deal with dudes that got the bread. Some women just know how to hold it down.
They got something to lose.
They got something to lose.
Like mess with a chick that got something to lose too. Because when they crash out, it's not just you.
Yeah.
It's not just your empire that falls. It's
their
empire going hurt too.
There's also. But so if y'all want to hear him explaining the situation with the chick screaming inside the crib, once again, most people think that the chick screaming, the viral video, the chick screaming inside the crib is the woman who's claiming assault on him. That's not the same woman. We're going to play that, and then we're going to get into him revealing the text messages that they are referencing in the lawsuit with Akademiks. All right. The text messages are saying that based on what Akademiks was saying, he's admitting that he had sex with her, and that's how they are able to loop him into the grape allegations when he's saying that's not true. Well, he hasn't said anything as far as that, but we're going to get into his response. We're going to play first this, and then him respond to the Tyrone Blackburn shit, and then we're going to get into him going to the text messages that he had with that girl. If y'all like that order, let me know, but let's go ahead and this the screaming shit he talking about.
In the meantime, I'm gonna grab my apple juice.
This for Meek Mill.
thing.
Okay, Meek Mill. We're gonna. This clip is going viral. Okay. By the way, if everybody know, I clearly said yesterday I've been wearing the same shirt for 3 days, the Keep It a Bean shirt. I've been wearing it for 3 days. This was last night. I come back from my studio. I done told my story. I come back from my studio to my house. There's cameras ripped out of my outside the inside of my house. There's mad monitors broken. There's mad shit broken. I'm even talking to this individual like, yo, damn, why'd you do all this shit? She gets her phone and she sees the blogs already started posting it, and they're posting the clip where it says, "Axe girlfriend stole $500K from him." So, you know, she's not a public figure. So she's like, oh my God, you ruined my whole, like I'm done now. Like nobody will ever, that's all people are going to know from me. So she's drunk, by the way. This is a drunk woman. She's screaming, oh my God, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? By the way, at that time, somebody hits me and said, yo, your stream accidentally started. Like it just started because the internet was out before. I come down, I cut the stream off. That's it. Like there's random bums on here talking about I caught my girlfriend smashing my friends in my house. You could probably even hear her like what words she's saying.
She said, "What? Why you do this shit to me?"
Right. She mad as hell.
All right. Okay. So that came from that. Again, somebody who's drunk don't know what's going on, or actually she do know what's going on. But for her opinion on this whole thing is, yeah, I sent a picture of you to a nigga, but I didn't post it on some public shit. Why did you have to go on your Twitch and talk about everything with me?
So what the girl did, she sent his slab. She sent him like him sitting at a computer desk with his slab out, booty cheeks exposed to goddamn Adam 22 and Whack 100 and some other folks over at No Jumper to his ops that's in his game to have something over him.
How could you stay with her after that, bro? How could you dare stay with her after that?
Bro, in Miami, we call niggas like this gooks. You a gook. Suey as fuck. Lame as fuck. Gook ass nigga. Like that's how he moving right now. And cause bro, you can move on and find someone at the same caliber at least. At least.
For sure he can.
At least.
Bro, his name is out there, bro. Females like that. Females like anybody that got some sort of power. The fact that he stream every night and got wild people watching him, people like that. There's females out there that, but hopefully he could find him somebody who don't like him for that, because that's the problem now. I think Shorty like him for who he became. Yeah. Because I think she was with him prior to him being this big, and I think she probably feel like he outgrew her. Like she didn't become nobody, but he became Akademiks.
Nah.
She like, I'm gonna take this nigga down.
Nah, she got with him when he was already young. She got with him around.
I thought she was with him from early.
Nah, hell nah. She got with them probably 2021. Probably 2021, because I remember it was a situation. You remember that time when they had that Tasha K situation with the girls going on Tasha K and saying his car declined.
Oh yeah. That was a minute ago.
That's around the time that she got with dude. And it was another chick around that time that Ak had a whole little thing with. That chick even hit me up trying to get me to expose some shit about Ak. I told him, man, I said, what do you want from this situation? Do you want to be a public figure that does this type of thing. She like, no, I don't want to do these things. I'm like, then why would you try to expose a man for, you know, the story wasn't really nothing. It wasn't really nothing, but the girl Shay Glizzy was there too. But that's around the time he first met the girl Shay Glizzy. But this was like 2021 as well. So I had to kill that damn story because the chick was trying to expose Act for some shit.
So all these chicks trying to do my boy Act dirty, man.
Because they feel like they just feel like they could come up off him. I think they feel like he easy. I don't know, but yeah, bro, that shit was crazy. I'm like, you know, I told chick, hey, chill. Like, you know, it's no purpose. The story was stupid that she was trying to tell. But Akademiks was going off on her.
I feel like as content creators, we got to try to protect each other a little bit. Even though he's so big on his level, he wouldn't even know that you protected him. You know what I mean? Back then or whatever the case may be. But just me being in the content space, I feel like we like coworkers and shit. Like we all do the same thing. We should kind of like be looking out for each other. If anything. I fuck with what you did.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
She was about to go on AD shit though on No Jumper, cause she asked me should she go on AD shit too, and I'm like, I just kept saying that. What would this do for your life? Cause you're not gonna get no money, you're not gonna get nothing. Only thing you're gonna get is his chat niggas coming and rating your shit.
Notoriety.
His chat niggas gonna rate her shit. That's why I was trying to tell her. The chat niggas gonna go crazy on your shit. Do you want to continue that because they already on your head? And I'm not gonna tell more.
Some of them chat niggas would become fans of her. Some of them chat niggas would actually still follow her and send for her just because they know that they leader used to hit that.
Yeah,
and some of them niggas is weird.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell no more details.
Niggas, some of them weird.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell no more details for people to know who it is too. So, you know, that's just what that situation was. But that was that. But all right. So I decided I wanted to do this let's go ahead and get to the text message. So in that lawsuit, the girl speaks about text messages with Akademiks and saying that the text messages are the biggest proof to prove that Ak had sex with her to rope him into the grape shit. Now, I don't know how she gonna prove the grape shit. I don't know how, to be honest, because if the police officers weren't able to figure that out, then I just don't get how. I know the burden of proof is lesser in civil cases, but when you have that, like, okay, this thing wasn't found, he was found out. They didn't even press charges. I just don't fucking know. But let's listen to Akademiks try to break down his perspective on what things happen on this shit. This shit is wild as hell. Let's watch this, man.
Yeah, this should be it. Okay. And y'all can use this for whatever purposes, but you know, I'm always just keep it a bean. Okay. This is the message. I'm gonna tell you, I can't post. So on that day, so the first, remember, she got in the car, she's leaving. She got in the car, she's leaving. I'm Ubering her back. She says, can you talk? She calls my phone. She calls my phone and she says, yo, hey, like, I can't really believe that this happened, blah, blah. She was like, yo, are you sure? Like, yo, what happened then? So I'm like, bro, like, I'm gonna lie, you haven't, like, I hate to say this because, like, I know she gonna feel away, but I'm only speaking facts. I'm only speaking facts because that's just is what it is. I'm not trying to make her look no type of way, bro. I said, bro, you were having sex with both of them at once. I sent a screenshot, a picture of her with the two dudes to her, right? This is what she said. By the way, I can't post a picture of her and the two dudes, clearly, right? Like, duh. So I cropped it from there and I cropped her name out. This is the messages that proceeded right after that. By the way, she's in an Uber going home back from my crib. Remember, like, I started acting distant to her after I confronted her. I'm like, yo, you fucked two niggas in my crib. Whatever. This is the messages. Now, I don't know if y'all seen what video, whatever she just put up. Does that video sounds like these messages is like, Ak, you did something to me, right? Remember, in her video, she says, oh, nah. She says, nah, it wasn't just your friends, it's you. Does these messages sound like Akademiks did anything? I'm going to put it up on the screen. This is the first.
Definitively, if he did have sex with her that night or not. I don't think he ever said it.
I never heard him say that. I never heard him say that. But what I'm looking for right now in the lawsuit, they said that the text messages said that it's some things that I remember reading, but it's left out.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I saw it because I had a video up too with it, and it said she said that he alleged or said something in the text that alludes to them having sex that night. He even went his father to describe her vagina. Because
they what it said was the text messages said that you should get tested and I would too. And then when it
He
came
never
to
said that.
that, I never seen that, but that what they said in the lawsuit. But also in the lawsuit, they said that they had a wiretap phone call that said that he told her about the describing the vagina thing. That's what they said in the wiretap phone call, and that was that. He said it was a wiretap phone call that basically said, was asking was he home, and he said he was about to be home. And that's when he raided his crib. That's all he explained on chat. So I'm not gonna put it past Act to leave some shit out to make shit sound good. I ain't gonna put it past him. We ain't gonna do that now. But we still gotta receive some facts as they come in. So my thing right now is just a lawyer. I can't trust that lawyer, but at the same damn time, I don't know Act. I don't know this nigga. You feel me? We just see this shit.
Listen,
I don't know this nigga, bro.
The way I see it is, I don't know him either. But I do know that the police ain't letting that nigga go free if he did some nut shit.
At the same damn time.
You feel me? Like, that's how I was telling chat right before I jumped on here, I was saying, like, yo, when it comes to stuff with women, I leave it in the hands of the police, because what can we do? We limited when it comes to stuff with females. If they say you raped them, nigga, comply with police. Comply with the police. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you get a girl accusing you of rape, make sure you there at the precinct. Yo, somebody, shorty saying this, and this is nuts. So definitely didn't do it. I want to clear my, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do, you as a man, because there's nothing else you can't do. You can't just slap a chick and be like, yo, stop saying that. You know what I mean? So you gotta go to the police, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you have to go to the police.
Hey, y'all,
the only thing you could do is go to the police.
Hey, y'all New York niggas got a way of explaining some shit, boy.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I see it as like, yo, anything with this, we gotta leave it in the hands of the police, because who else knows better? Who gonna do the job? Who gonna actually go up in there, swab what they need to swab, do tests, run this and run? Who gonna really do that besides the police? You gotta get the police involved if that's what was happening.
Yeah.
And as a man, if you ever face these type of situations, nigga, you better face it head on. Like, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Whatever you need from me, I'm compliant, and that's what Act did.
Yeah. But at the same time, as a man, like, this shit right here, you watching this video should like let you be proactive to not even put yourself in this situation. Because one thing that we skipped over a part, we may have to go back to it, because I didn't go over the video where he said that, I said it earlier, but he was drunk out of his damn mind, invited a girl over, passed out. So he not even there to even make sure she good.
Yeah.
You leave it in your homie's hands. And who knows what type of homies you have. And you can't do that,
if it's your homies that you, let's say it's me or you. If I got homies in my crib and I'm super drunk, that means those is my, like, I know them. These niggas I know.
That's
these
you.
I trust.
That's you.
You know what I mean?
That's you. Act, we don't know. Act has already proved himself to be a poor judgment of character. Have poor judge of character. So that's you, because you, I think you will vet your homies better than this nigga would. Because
for sure.
Why would they, if they know he invited a chick over, why you even trying to fuck the chick? That's flawed shit in itself.
Why are you trying to smash my box? Like, and this is not even just some new box that, like, not some new chick coming over, I don't know, and you're gonna try to slide in and be like, well, shit, maybe I can get her since you sleep. Like, hey, this is my, like, not my shorty, but this is like my personal, like, this is a personal, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all know what I mean by that. Like, you got a chick that she not your girl, but everybody know, like, yo, you deal with her and y'all on and off for whatever the case may be. So why would your mans even be trying to go that way with the shorty? Unless when she got there, she was just extra hot and open and, oh, let me get some drinks, and oh, I want to hang with y'all. Oh, we out to the pool. Oh, I got a bathing suit. Oh, like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I probably wouldn't have cracked my homie man's my homie shorty regardless, because that's my man's.
Yeah.
I care about my man's. I care about how he gonna feel when he wake up.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I wouldn't have split shorty open just because, even if she willing participant, just because that's not my box. Man, you feel what I'm saying? Man, I didn't call this over.
Listen,
I didn't call this over to the crib. My man's called this over. And he drunk. So go in the room with him or something. Matter of fact, don't even go in the room with him. That nigga too drunk. Go in this room or whatever. Just chill. I don't know. Or go home. We send you back home.
Go back home. My thoughts would be to sit here in the room with him to take care of that boy. That's what my thought. Hey, go take care of bro. He's kind of fucked up.
Me knowing who he is, me knowing that Act is Act, I wouldn't send no random chick in there with him. Even though she's not random, the fact that it's on and off and she coming from states away, I wouldn't send her in there to possibly do something that take advantage of them.
I hear that. But I hear that. You should probably send her ass back.
I wouldn't want. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm drunk, passed out, and I had invited a chick over, do not invite her in my room if I'm drunk, passed out. My dick is not getting hard. I'm limp tonight. It's over. It's, you know what I'm saying? You could,
nigga, gummy wearing tonight.
Rooms in the crib, bro. You know how it is when you passed out drunk.
Yeah,
like
I mean, sometimes,
happening.
but I don't know. Sometimes nigga be having a mind of his own.
You're right.
You never know.
Sometimes the liquor take over and it just rush the blood.
Yeah,
that's true. Sometimes. Then again,
go ahead.
I wouldn't want to be unconscious though when you're doing this to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. I still really don't like that. I don't want to be unconscious and you send a shorty in the room to me. You feel me?
Gee.
That's me personally though.
I hear you though. Let's see what bro got to say about the situation. He about to put his text messages on the screen.
First message after I sent the picture. This is her. Y'all know how text messages work. I'm sorry. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. You won, I suppose. The reason why I said that is because when she was in my kitchen and I was telling her, like, yo, I think you fuck my nigga, she was like, yo, don't you like girls that be fucking mad niggas? And I'm like, bruh, you know, like, I looked at you. And if she remembers this, she know I'm not capping. I said, you know, men look at girls two different ways. We have girls that we could possibly wife up. They're good girls and whores. Like, why y'all always think that a nigga want a chick who fucking everybody? So that's why I was like, yo, I don't know what you want me to say, LOL. Because I think when she says I'm sorry, she's finally accepted it that she did have sex with the two dudes. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. I said, I guess you won, I suppose. Whatever. She says, I never meant for all that to happen. Listen, does this sound like she's saying I did nothing wrong? I know you can never look at me the same. This is what you're saying to me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, hey,
she's shameful.
Someone said, bro, read the court documents. I read the Rolling Stone article. Lomingo, is the court documents outside of the Rolling Stone article? Let me know that. If there is, then I will go ahead and read through that. But this is what Akademiks saying. He's showing text messages. If there's text messages in the court documents, that'll be very interesting. But if she's acting like bro saying she's acting shameful at this point in time, y'all let me know what y'all think from that. Y'all let me know what y'all think from that.
We'll let the chat. The chat is already. Listen, man.
What y'all think about that chat?
My chat is like, yo, listen, man. He moving sloppy, no logic. He's enabling it. She took $500K. She took $500K. Like, what is there to do after that? They said, well, maybe not work harder, but smarter for sure. And then my man said, leave it to Tory Lanez, and you end up locked up like Tory Lanez. Nah. I don't know, man. Nah. I didn't. It was one page. What I got from Charmaine.
Hip-hop personality DJ Akademiks accused of...
Oh, they okay. They got the lawsuit over here.
Okay, it's in the video.
Oh, we got a whole lawsuit over here. Okay, we can go through it. All right, chat. We gonna listen to what Ak said. What the fuck? They got the picture in the lawsuit. Oh shit! I can't show everything.
They got what picture in the lawsuit?
They got a screenshot from them running the chain on the chick on the lawsuit.
Wow. That's crazy.
Okay. All right. Okay. We gonna read over the lawsuit. Let's listen to what Ak gotta say, and then we gonna read over the lawsuit. All right. God damn.
Be careful with the picture.
Yeah. Just keep remind me before we get to page 12.
All right.
Lomingo, you a real one. Shout out to Lomingo, man. Lomingo really helped us out real quick because
good looking, Lomingo.
Damn. All right, we're gonna see what Ak got to say, and then we're gonna look up, read through the lawsuit. This is a lot of shit. Goddamn. All right.
Yeah, it's a lot of pages.
Bruh, they are they making an H with her, bruh. They really ran a drain on her. I did not expect to see that.
Making an H?
They making an H.
Yeah.
They making an H.
Yeah, brother. I had a feeling. When he said there was no way she wasn't a willing participant, I figured it was something like that.
All right, it stated she was lifeless. Hey, boy.
She don't look lifeless in that picture, do she?
I don't know. It's a still image, so you can't really tell. Let's finish.
Making an H, nigga. She participated.
I mean, but it's like the picture, you know, okay. You can conveniently grab a screen grab to paint the narrative, but it could have been more to it. So we don't know. We don't know.
That's true.
And also, when you can't even make too much about that, because when you are blacked out drunk, sometimes you just do shit, bro. You may be active at the same time, you just don't know. So we can't even call it. You can't even call it. I don't even want to try to even
claim.
She
did claim that she was drugged or something like that.
Yeah.
She claimed that.
Yeah, I can't even call it.
Even though the grape kit, you know, let everybody go free, but that's what she claimed.
All right, so now what we about to do is listen what Act gotta say. Then we gonna go to the lawsuit to see if things match up. Piece the bitch apart. We hanging tonight, fellas and ladies. We hanging. All right. What you gotta say, Act, man? Goddamn. One more time. If you the only person in the room with shit to lose, get out. Manage your situations. Especially, I know all of us want to be powerful men and women as we go through this life. But understand, you gotta be on point. You can't get drunk and passed out. And a lot of these things happen on your watch. No matter what, it's your residence, it's your home. This is a teachable lesson. No matter what's going on, it's a teachable lesson for everyone to be able to see. Like, no, I can't let that be me. Even on a small scale, I cannot let that be me at all. But let's keep listening, man.
That's, by the way, this is not Cheyenne. This is not Cheyenne. For everybody, this is not Cheyenne. This is some other shit. She says, look, I know you can't look at me the same. Okay. She says, I think I should talk to someone about this. I say, what you mean? She says, I feel really sad, and I think I should talk to someone about it, like a therapist or something. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what's the next message. Give me a second. A therapist or something.
Look about, she thinks she should talk to a therapist or something. You in trouble. Even if you ain't do nothing, you in trouble.
Therapist or something. Okay, cool. All right. Now this is another message. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And then this is, you know, so I told her, I said, yo, you should get tested. Because we're talking in between all this and like on the phone and shit too. I tell her, yo, you should go get tested. Like, because, like, okay, granted, you didn't mean to whatever, but you had sex with 2 dudes unprotected. You should probably go get tested. Bro, if I did some weird shit, nigga, I'm not telling no girl to go get, come on, dog. Like, come on, let's do the math. All right, anyway, let me see. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, let me just download it again. And then go like this. And right here. There we go. Okay. So y'all read this message, right? Okay. Then it happens and it says, okay. She says, I'm hurt really bad. It's unlike me to do this. This is what she's saying. It's unlike me to do this, and I don't even know the other guy's name. I was just laying there. Anyway, like at this point, I ain't gonna lie, and this is where I say I feel certain type of wrong for, like, because I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her, like, yo,
do this.
You know me for like 2 years, and you like, yo, I'm mad at her. Like, I'm not really looking at it like, oh, maybe I'm thinking she's also playing games. I'm like, what you mean you don't remember doing it? Like, niggas on camera. What you mean you don't remember? Anyway, so I say, you call. I guess she called. She says, I'm considering going in for a rape testing kit for us to figure this out, because it's bits and pieces I remember, and I'm still not okay. Right? This is what I say to her. This is what I literally say. I said, this is what I say to her. I mean, not sure what you want me to say. That's why I asked you while you were here if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with doing. Remember I told you, I said, before I got to confront her, I said, yo, everything you did last night, you were cool with doing, right? And she was like, yeah, I had fun. And then when I said, yo, you know you fucked my 2 niggas, she was like, what? No, I didn't. Anyway. She said, while I was sleeping, you were okay with doing it.
He should have never said, you know, you fucked my 2 niggas.
I don't know. Remember, I'm telling her, that's why I asked you when you were here.
She knows
if
she
everything you
fucked
did while I was sleeping, you were okay with it. You said, yeah. So I don't know. Then here's what she says. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and, okay, let me find the rest of that. Let me see.
Bro, it's his fault, bro.
You say what?
It's totally his fault, bro.
You say it's his fault?
Bro, this nigga literally fucking provoked her to do this. You know you fuck my two mans, right?
Yeah, he's stupid.
Like who even says that?
As I'm listening to this shit, he sounds
that's some cornball
stupid.
shit to say.
Because it's like,
yo, none of my niggas would never do this.
It's like you have no situational awareness. If she it turns the point when a girl is trying to say I don't remember. Blah 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 blah,
Right.
blah. And it's a personal conversation now. It's not like it's a difference between when she's now trying to get authorities involved. That's when your mind has to twist like, oh wait, what the fuck? Because it's a point.
Even before that,
go ahead.
Even before that, this nigga, oh, you okay with everything you did last night? Okay, whatever. If you want to ask her that to get proof that she's okay with everything that went down, and she cool, okay, cool. But why the fuck after she tells you, yeah, you gonna say, well, you know you fucked my two mans, right? Nigga, know what she did? She don't want you to know. She don't want to face you and you say it. Even if she find out the man's told you later, she don't want to face you with that shit. You hurting her like you know like females have this like I'm somebody. You taking away that I'm somebody from her by saying, you know you fuck my two mans, right? I can never look at you the same, you fucking whore. Like, bro, of course she gonna fucking go to the police and be like, niggas raped me. I'ma say they raped me, so Act will feel like I got raped instead of it being a train. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, it's his fault. Like, Act, you gotta do better, my nigga. I bet you gonna learn from this and never do that dumb shit again.
Hope so. It's just the way, like, me as I was if I'm processing this situation where I'm asking the girl, are you aware of what happened? And then as she's like talking to me, and then get to the point as far as saying now she's thinking about getting authorities involved. Now at this point in time, even my tone with her would change. My tone with her would change, and I'm like, okay, I don't know now. I wasn't there. I wasn't involved in it. So at this point, I don't think Act had anything to do with shit. But I think the way that he reacted to it empowered her to go ahead and clear herself and clear her name and also seek money. Because it seems like he was so negligent in response that it may play into the favor of social media, whomever, to make him look bad, to want the story to go away. Because that's what it comes down to it when it comes to these lawsuits. How bad could you look as a person, they make you look as a person to make a story to go away? But
I ain't gonna lie, with this kind of proof here, I feel like that nigga ain't paying shit. He like, nah, you wildin', shorty. The fact that you dragging my name through the mud, I ain't giving you shit. I wouldn't either. Cause shorty, it's clear that you got a train ran on you. Shorty said, I had fun. He said, you was aware of everything you did last night. Yeah, I had fun. Bro, once she said, yeah, I had fun, I would have never fucking said anything else. I'd have put in that Uber, sent her home, and now I know in my mind she's a train.
But he was hurt.
She's one of the ones that gets train ran.
He was hurt though because he thought more of her. So he wanted her to feel it. So he wanted to continue to shame her. He wanted to shame her, bro, because he thought more of her. He put her on a pedestal and he wanted to bring her down. So that he kept making that point. But he just did too much at a certain point. Let's continue listening. Go ahead. I mean, let's say what you gotta say. Then
back in the day, bro, we used to empower the thoughts. With the tricks that let us run a train on them back in the day, we used to empower them. Like, we fuck with you, short. You could come through, smoke, drink, whatever you want. You good? If niggas fuck with you on the block, let us know we got you. Like, we empowered the thoughts. The thoughts that we was running trains on that was consistent, that fuck with us like that, they was like damn near part of the team, nigga.
Because they felt like
empowered them.
They felt like they were in control of themselves, right? They felt like they controlled the whole situation.
They came there knowing what they want, and they damn near put us on. Like, well, we willing to do this and do that. We like, well, shit, we fuck with that. We ain't never had that before. All right, God damn it, okay.
All right, so people keep saying read the court documents. We're going in order. All right, these things were in order that came out on social media that led to the court documents being filed. Because you got to understand, the lawyer Tyrone Blackburn, he watches everything on social media and then files his documents based on those things. So right now we're going in order for what Act said, and then we're gonna read the court documents to see what's clashing, what makes sense from that point. So yeah, we may not have, but go. We on the road. We on the road. All right, we on the journey. We hanging. We doing what thing right there. But as of now, what I gotta say is, I don't know what Act did based on what he's showing through the text messages. He's claiming that he didn't know that he found out once that girl had sex with X1Z once he woke up in the morning X1Z. The girl claims that you had sex with me too. The court document gonna say one thing, but once again, the charges were never filed on anyone. The girl says she decided to not press charges. Why? I don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
The police came in, raided the crib. It's out of her hands once the police come in and raid the crib. So whether she did file charges or not, she said something that led them to wiretap him and raid his crib. So charges were looking to be filed. Don't just say she never. We got to make sure we say that clear. It's not that she didn't file charges. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she did. But police did a fucking investigation and raided his crib. That means they went deep. They went to go really find some shit. Once she made a claim, they saw the text message. Oh, is there videos of what happened and you were claiming it's rape? We going in. So let's remember, they did their research and all of that, never got locked up, no charges got filed, which means this isn't even criminal. This is just shorty trying to get a bag. Let's keep that in mind.
All right, let's listen to what you got to say. We're going to get to the court documents once again, all right? The only reason that we have to take a pause is because, once again, Tyrone Blackburn, the lawyer, he's involved in this shit, dog. That's the main reason. You gotta just give both sides a lot of respect to hear both sides. Tyrone Blackburn and that little raw lawsuit versus Diddy, a lot of things were kind of weird. So that's why I gotta hear everything out.
Oh, where the fuck is it? Hold on. Let's see. Just me put it.
Universal Technical Institute's airframe and power plant technician program is made for people interested in this industry.
Most of it, but I'd wake up.
Hold on.
I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Remember, I'm watching this shit like, yo, bro, you know what's like, I'm watching on the camera from you. Before then, I never met the other guy. So he just took the opportunity, I guess. All right. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. So when I was telling her, like, yo, you know you did this, I said, bro, it's all good, bro. I don't judge, bro. It's all good. Like, I'm used to girls and, like, you know, this, like, whatever, like, these chicks, whatever. It's fine. Like, I'm not mad at you, no type of shit. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. Trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. Right? This is what she says. She says, always with you, but not this time around. I guess she's saying, I'm always with you, like I'm making a choice. Like with you. So literally she's even saying, with you, anytime I'm with you, I'm making a choice. Always with you. With you, always I'm making a choice. With you. Remember, this is a girl I've dealt with for 2 years on and off type shit. I'm making a choice with you. Always. Yes, good. You, yes. But she said, I blacked out. Right? Remember, I told you, I'm sleeping. I get woken up because my homies is leaving. I go to the guest room. I wake her up. Right? That's when I wake her up during the night. So I hit my homies on the side. Now, I'm going to be honest. I hit my homies. I said, bro, you know, she's like, I said, what happened last night? By the way, they ain't never tell me they had sex with her. So now I'm the one who got to kick it off by putting them in a group text. Yo, what happened last night? Because Shorty's acting like she wasn't with y'all doing whatever. They tell me, bro, how is she saying that? She even convinced us to give her phone back. This is what my homie said on a different text. She convinced us to give her phone back, that she could call her friend, that her friend could come over too, another girl. So that's what I'm telling her. I'm telling her what my homie said. They says you were trying to call and bring your friend to join in. By the way, keep in mind, if I'm not sleeping, why am I keep reiterating what another nigga is saying? I'm like a middleman, right? Look, then she says, no call was made. I assumed they'd leave at some point. It was mad awkward, and I mentioned I wanted to come with my friend to meet you, not to, and I guess it says have sex with your friends. Hold on. Let me get that text message. Not to, here we go. Cool. Look. She says not okay. She said not to have sex with your friends. He got mad. He got mad at me saying everything with Ak got to go through me first and a whole bunch of creepy stuff. Nigga, I'm sleeping, my nigga. Like, I get that's somebody else, but I'm just talking about me, dog. I'm talking about me right now, though. She's saying one of my peoples is saying that to her. I said, I don't know. This is what I'm texting her. I don't know. I'm getting two different stories. Bro, if I'm there, if I'm like present, if I'm kicking it with y'all doing what I would be awesome two different stories. I'd be like, no, that's what happened. I'm getting two different stories, LOL. I said, I didn't ask them about anything about that night until today. After you text me, I literally tell her, I didn't ask my homies nothing about that night until right now when you texted me, right? Then she says, I wish I could see the entire video, how I got upstairs after the pool, and when the other guy got naked on top of me. Everyone was gone when I got up. Okay. Then I think the last one is the last message. Okay. Here's the last message, I believe.
You could skip this ad, but don't skip the part that can help you get the job done. At
this
Grainger,
ad, my
we're
boy.
here for you with supplies and solutions.
Okay, since that follow, she says, Okay. Nah, everyone was gone when I got up. That's the last thing she said. And then what happens after that is everyone's gone. I got up. Sorry, chat. Like I screenshot these and sent it to myself. Oh, this is if everything we're talking like it's in 4K, my nigga. Oh, why am I downloading the wrong part? Then I'm having computer entire video. Oh, I did have the right thing on. My bad. I'm stupid as fuck. Oh, I said I have no idea. I haven't watched any of it. So I'm telling her like, bro, I haven't watched the full video of y'all doing everything, bro. It's like I don't know how long they were going for, bro. Like I wasn't gonna be there. Hey, let me just eat my popcorn and watch my friends fuck the shit out of this girl that I was talking to. Like, bro, no. So it's like, I have no idea. I haven't watched any of it other than when you were denying it happened. I said, I'd rather not, LOL. I'd rather not watch the video. That's what I'm trying to tell her. Like, I'd rather not watch this type of video. She says, we don't have a choice because they're going to ask me all that and I don't remember that part. That's what she's saying. Then I said, who is they? She says, I just mean the doctors. Then she says, I don't know how this works, if a statement has to be taken or what. I don't want any of this to happen to any other person like that. And this is what I said. I said, I'd rather be kept out of stuff like this. Def don't want to be the middle person because everybody got their sides. I talked to my homies. They said, bro, nigga, she was mad awake. She was making us take shots. Yo, she was lit as fuck. Like, she did blah, blah, blah. That's their story. I talked to her. She's like, oh, I don't remember none of this. And I'm like, okay, I'm like in a weird position. Then she says the last thing that got my fucking house raided. That's what I keep telling you. Don't invite nobody to your crib. This is why my house got raided. That's true, but it happened. See? So she's admitted it. I'm the middle person. Then she says, it's true. But it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything or make up story. Happened at your house. I think
she just admitted that
is that the
she
last
didn't have
one?
nothing to do with him. She said that's true,
yeah, well,
but it happened
this
at your
part
house.
really here.
She didn't say nothing about him raping her, nothing like that. Not even about them having sex.
Yeah, 90 text messages. I ain't see that. I ain't see that. This shit crazy. Let me listen. Let's see what else he has to say. If he has more to say about this.
So if that wasn't the one that got my shit rated, it was definitely this part right here. Look at me. So I said, oh, she says, that's true, but it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything or make up stories. I said, yeah, but I got no parts. This is what I'm saying. I got no parts to do with what you guys did. I got no parts to do it. Then she says to me, I guess you won't be helping me figure this out. Then she says, that's okay. I know I'll need help because this is too much for just me. I said, of course, if I can help, I will. But I was sleeping for the whole thing, LOL. I don't know what y'all interactions were. And she says, let's see what the advice. This is
Bro, why the fuck he keeps saying LOL, bro? Because like, bro, you don't understand
I wouldn't be LOLing.
You don't understand what's going on right now, bro.
But I think he's still trying to like play her like a thought. Like, I got no parts of what you guys did, LOL. He's still not understanding.
At some point, you gotta understand what's going on, though, bro.
Yeah,
she's talking about doctors, police. Come
really,
on,
nigga,
what
she
doing?
mean police. She's saying doctors, but really, nigga, you mean police because you saying you alleging that these niggas raped you. That's what you do. That's what you're doing. But I will say, so wait, let me read the chat real quick. The chat said, okay, all right, okay, yes, say, well, he did slam it in her at 4 a.m. allegedly by a little act. Nah, but she never mentioned that. She never mentioned the part when she said only with you, but not this time. That was a little bit confusing.
That's because
when she said only with you, but not this time, that made me. He read it as something else. That part right there, kind of like it could be interpreted
either way. That could
like
be either
usually
way.
with you, but yesterday with you, I wasn't aware. I don't know. She never said that they had sex.
Yeah,
what she never did was say that he penetrated.
That could be interpreted anyway, bro.
Seems like he didn't.
Yeah, that could be interpreted anyway. And you have to see. We had to look at when we go over the court documents. Maybe they have something more in there to interpret it a different way. The court documents, I need proof. I need to hear audio and I need to see text messages.
Remember, court documents is just her testimony. Court documents is just what she's saying.
And Tyrone, we know Tyrone Blackburn could make up stories.
Right, we know he like to big stuff up to really get the people going.
But so that's why I gotta give bro, because this is some. I know a lot of people don't like Akademiks. I don't know nigga from a can of paint. I just know him from his work that he does. A lot of people want this nigga to fail, but it still is a man's life on the line, his career on the line. So you gotta give him his just due.
The nigga worked hard.
You feel me?
The nigga worked hard to be where he at right now. And a nigga like me, I feel like he worked hard to be where he at. He deserves his spot. He's very entertaining. Now, of course, I don't know him on a level of what he would do in these type of situations. I don't know. But with everything at hand, the fact that he's an innocent man at this point, I'm gonna treat him like an innocent man, and I'm a definitely jack that I really can't buy this, because if the police ain't say he did something, then why would we sit here and say that? Why as black men would we sit here and condemn another black man when the police looked into this?
But at the same time,
he's good, he's clean.
But at the same time, like your life could still be ruined outside of that based on how you handle situations. And this is important, man. It's important for everyone to see, because even if he didn't particularly do anything wrong, because okay, if you know a girl you normally have sex with, she's in your crib, whatever, she's there, you try to turn her on, you try to have sex with X, Y, and Z, and then you move on from that point. You don't know what happened prior to that X, Y, and Z. It's so gray. It's so gray. So that situation could be super gray, and that could be the reason why the police didn't charge him for anything. I don't know. All I can do is try to figure out, like, why didn't they charge him? But at the same damn time,
if his semen was inside of her and she claimed our word, bro, he would have got locked up.
I don't think she claimed our word against him to the police. I think Tyrone.
But now she's claiming it.
I think that's Tyrone Blackburn.
She's claiming it.
I think that's
so
Tyrone
that's
Blackburn.
what I'm saying is just, bro. It's just. I don't like this, bro. I don't like this. If it was you, I wouldn't like it. If it was any other black man, I wouldn't like it, bro. She's She going on a witch hunt trying to get the bag. She ruined this nigga name in the midst of it. I don't like that. Yeah, niggas work so hard for their career, but you could lose it in a second just because a thirsty thought want to wild out. You know what I mean? Like, it's nasty out here, bro.
I don't know. I think he put himself at the end of the day, a situation he put himself into, and men that's watching this video, this is something to learn from. That's all we can take from, because we wasn't there, bro. At the end of the day, we was not there, so we can't call it. We can take our own personal experiences and try to make correlations, but at the same damn time, we can't call it because he was not there. He was not there.
Call it, but bro, we letting the police call it. The police called it.
Yeah,
like, that's what I'm saying. It's beyond what we want to say. Regardless, the police deemed no criminal activity, and I say that with confidence because the nigga's sitting right there in that chair explaining it. Nigga, if he did something, if there was a grape done and he was involved, or his his semen was found in her the way they alleged in his lawsuit, that nigga would not have walked free like that.
But at the same time, our life could still be ruined. Our perception could still be ruined of
but
us.
We're not even talking about perception right now. We talk about, do I think he guilty or innocent? Fuck the perception.
But
fuck all that. Niggas gonna think what they want to think. Do I think he guilty? The police said no, so no. Period.
That ain't gonna
continue to break it down.
That ain't gonna last. Like at the end of the day, bro, Act gonna be good. Act gonna have his he gonna have his people that rock with him no matter what. But at the same time, when it comes to the brand deals, these things that bring in more bread, this shit gonna hang over on him if it's not clear in the public perception. So that does matter. It does matter at the end of the day. But you have to still take responsibility. Us as men, we still gotta take responsibility for the positions we put ourselves into. It matters, bro. Because yes, he may have fucked up, but you still gotta prevent that shit though, bro.
The fact that he got too drunk and blacked out, that was a fault on his part.
Yeah.
But
we can't
sit here
we would do our little homies a disservice to overshadow that point. We gotta understand.
We gotta make sure that they don't ever get caught up like this. We gotta make sure that they don't put themselves in this position.
That's the main point, bro.
While explaining it, it's not like we using him as an example because he actually raped shorty. We using him as an example because, bro, don't get passed out, don't get blackout drunk and leave a shorty around for something like this to happen now. In all actuality, we should be able to party, get drunk, and whoever's there be adults and do what they gonna do and handle their scandal the way they handle it. In real life, that's what should be able to happen. But this is 2024 where chicks like to claim things and just things these days. You got to be extra fucking careful. Like, you just got to be extra careful with everything you do. That's the lesson in all this.
Yeah.
But I don't want the fact that us to be using the lesson to be like, well, he might have still did it though. The police dead ass let the nigga go. The police let him go. It's like, bro, how can we even condemn the black man when the police, bro, if it was something to be found here and it was some evidence of rape, the police would have, first of all, it'd have made the news.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be, Act wouldn't have been free. This is just a headline.
Yeah.
And we need to acknowledge that. The same way the Little Rod shit was just a headline.
I agree with that, bro. I agree with that.
You can't give it.
I agree with that.
You gotta give it credence in order to teach a lesson, but don't give it credence in a sense to like, damn, well, I mean, if he lose these brand deals, it's his fault because he fell asleep. Like, that's fucking crazy.
I agree with that, but it's still life, though, bro.
Losing a brand deal for falling asleep is nuts.
I agree with that, but that's still life, dog. That's still life.
Like, it could happen.
Because look. I don't know how big of a fan of Pac that you are. I'm a huge fan of Pac. That nigga fell asleep. Tupac.
Oh, Pac. Oh, of course, I love Pac.
He fell asleep.
He fell asleep. Because he got found guilty. I never went against the verdict. I ain't even gonna lie. Because he got found guilty and all that, I couldn't go against the verdict because I believe in when it comes to the R-word stuff, you gotta leave it up to the police. Something that he did or some statement that he didn't give, some statement that he supposedly didn't give or whatever the case may be is the reason why he ended up doing time. He didn't participate. He didn't do all that he could have done to take the weight off of him. Now, allegedly, he wasn't even there when it happened. You know what I'm saying? But the shorty said, oh, I slept with Tupac, and then all of these other guys piled in on top, and he allowed it to happen. He let his friends, you know what I mean? It was a party. We all can't have nothing type shit. And I watched the interview with that Ayana chick. I don't know if she cap or she not, but I
seen that shit too.
One thing we do know is that he got convicted and he did time for it. You know what I'm saying? So I love Pac, but I can't say whether he did or didn't do that because the evidence led to him going to jail for it.
But
I love Tory Lanez, but I can't say he didn't pop Megan because he locked up for it. I believe in my heart of hearts that he's innocent, but the police and the evidence says he discharged the gun, which is crazy to me. I hate that's what the evidence say, but that's what the evidence say, gang. That's why I try to do right out here. Whatever I do in life, I try to make sure I'm doing my thing right enough that if we ever have to do some research on what Gemini did, Gemini didn't do no fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's point of this conversation. That's point of covering this shit though, bro. End of the day, bro. It's for not even young niggas, but anybody out there that's watching this shit like say that, damn, this can happen if I do X, Y, and Z, or if I'm negligent in this area. So I need to make sure that I'm on my P's and Q's because I don't want anything like this to pop up when it comes to me. So we got to cover this shit. And if we just gloat over certain things, then some people gonna think like it's acceptable. So we gotta call out where niggas fuck up at. And that doesn't mean that's a death sentence, jail sentence, or excuse to lose a lawsuit, lose a career for it, but we gotta call out to prevent that shit from any other dude going through the same damn thing, any woman going through the same damn thing. We gotta call it out to say that this situation could lead to this right here, the public ridicule from X, Y, and Z. We gotta call it out. But at the same time, your perspective is welcome, because at the end of the day, the police officers seen what happened, and they said we don't find grounds to put someone in jail for this, because at the same time, they may look at it like this woman may have to accept some responsibility for her actions they put in position, and they don't want to take these guys' life away from them. I don't know why. But they came to the decision. But we gotta. The main thing for these videos is for people that's watching them to not fall into these same issues. That's the main thing that we doing, bro. It's entertainment at the end of the day. That's the main thing. Avoid these situations. That's the main reason why we cover these things. But let's continue listening to what you guys say, and then we're gonna get to the lawsuit. All right.
This is the last conversation I have with her then, until she calls asking for the number of one of the other guys. And then 2 hours later, the police is trying to get the DVR. I guess she went to the cops. It's fine. But my nigga, like this, if you read the messages and you're like, yo, oh no, she's basically saying you did some shit to her. Nigga, and where did she say I did some shit to her?
And we're back. The team is looking down the barrel of a 4:55 meeting.
We almost done with this.
Nigga, to keep it real, and this is why I'm so upset. Let me
see if he's saying anything. There's nothing more. All right. So everybody wants to get to the documents. Let's get to the goddamn documents. They think we scared to get to the documents. I don't give a damn about what act gonna occur. Nigga don't read the documents. Hold on. Let me put up. Let me make sure we on the screen right. We gonna read through these goddamn documents and see what's going on, man. See, we got on the screen right there.
And remember, when we get to page 11, 12-ish, we gotta
11, 12. Yeah, you're right. We cannot get caught up on over there. All right, so we got the documents. 11, page 12. We gotta be on point. I gotta watch the pages, but this is everything that we have so far. Everyone wants to go over this. You guys bear with me. I'm gonna do my best to make sure we read it properly. Everything on point. Y'all know I got a list, but we're gonna be on point with this. All right. So this is filed by T.A. Blackburn Law PLLC, Tyrone A. Blackburn Esquire. It's in Brooklyn. They filing this on from the lady, Bashe, against Livingston Allen and individual in John Doe's 1 through 10. What the fuck? 1 through 10? Mm-hmm. Okay, ABC Corporations. Okay, let's read through this thing, all right? So plaintiffs Fazuya Abashe by and through her attorneys T.A. Blackburn Law, PLLC, alleges as follows. Introduction. On or about July 16, 2022, defendant Allen conducted Miss Mbashe and invited her to come to his house and visit him in New Jersey. Even though it had been almost a year since they last saw each other, Miss Mbashe did not suspect any ill intentions and agreed. She was accustomed to visiting Mr. Allen at his home in New Jersey, and Mr. Allen would send a car to pick her up. Mr. Mbashe lives in Pennsylvania. On the day of the incident, Miss Mbashe arrived to enjoy her evening. Little did she know that defendant Livingston Allen and his two accomplices, John Doe's 1 and John Doe's 2, would drug and rape her. And this my goddamn issue with goddamn Tyrone Blackburn. His shit reads like a book. Mm-hmm. It's not like facts. It's like he carries it on like a book. I want hard facts. Don't little did she know. Little did she know. Wait, what's it? Little did she know the defendant Livingston Allen and his two accomplices drug. I don't want to hear that, bro. Just tell me the facts, man. All right. The morning after the incident, Miss Mbashe was unaware of what happened. She only became aware after Mr. Allen showed her surveillance footage of her being sexually assaulted by John Doe 1 and John Doe 2 on his pool deck. Miss Mbashe wasn't shocked and fearful at the reality of what had occurred set in. In the aftermath, Mbashe reported Mr. Allen and accomplices' actions to the police, and a rape kit was performed evidence saying that Ms. Abache had been sexually assaulted. Since reporting the horrific rapes, Ms. Abache chose silence and remained silent until on or about December 30th, 2023. Mr. Allen took to social media and defamed Ms. Abache. Miss Allen accused Miss Abache of voluntarily having an orgy with his friends at his home while maintaining that he never participated at all. This led to a spew of public slander as Mr. Allen's account of what happened spread like wildfire on multiple media outlets. As detailed below, Mr. Allen made several public statements defaming Miss Abache surrounding the events of her assault. She was filled with anger and all the suppressed...
Can I say something?
Go ahead. What's up?
Bro, we never even would have knew who this girl is if she didn't come out with a video after he didn't never out her. He never said her name.
I said that
described her. He just said it's not Cheyenne.
I said that.
This girl decided to go on Twitter and make herself known to who she was to attach herself to this. So that's false anyway. He didn't never defame her. He never even mentioned her. Nobody would even know who she was. But I'm just breaking down some of the cap in the lawsuit already. But keep going.
I agree because I don't agree with everything, but that one statement right there that you didn't just made. Yeah, I definitely said the same thing when I seen that she came and said something because we didn't know who it was. She put a face to it, and that's the video we played earlier. And that threw me off. Matter of fact, since we at this point in the lawsuit, let's play that video so people can see that point. And when she came and defended herself after Akademiks said what he said. All right, let's go ahead and let y'all see that. Oh, hold up, my bad.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought. Like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, and you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
If Akademiks would have got mad with her, she would have acted differently. If he got mad at his friends and be on her side saying that they took advantage of her, she would act differently. I could tell what she said. She the reason why she didn't press charges on him or put the smoke on him at first is because that I think she thought that he would get upset with them for allegedly taking advantage of her. That's what I'm perceiving. That's what I'm perceiving what she's saying. But that's what she say. That's why she's saying you took me as this thought. I don't think she want to be perceived.
Part is like, dude, if she never put that video out, we would never even know who this mystery girl is that he talking about.
We would have known. We wouldn't know. But yeah, I think she didn't expect that. I think she want to act to defend her, and
he went on there and said that she got a train ran on him.
Yeah, he didn't. She wanted to feel like his girl that got taken advantage of by his friends, and she wanted him to go hard on them. That's what it seems like from what she's saying. All right, so what we got? Since reporting the horrific rapes, Ms. Abache chose silence and remained silent until we read that already. Okay, so as detailed below, Mr. Allen made several public statements defaming Ms. Abache surrounding the events of her assault. She was filled with anger, and all the suppressed, painful memories of that horrific night resurfaced. In her state of anger, Ms. Abache released a video addressing Mr. Allen's involvement in her sexual assault. That's what you guys just saw. So when Ms. Abache's account was published, Mr. Allen lashed out with false statements. Mr. Allen denied involvement, even though upon information and belief, Mr. Allen's spermicide was discovered on a rape kit, which publicly damaged Mrs. Abache's reputation even further. Mr. Allen and his two accomplices sexually severely injured Ms. Abache, causing significant physical and psychological pain and suffering, loss of dignity, and invasion of her privacy. Mr. Allen's public statements added to the harm of Ms. Abache was already silently suffering. 9 plaintiff
lost her dignity, and that's why we here.
That's why we here for sure. But here we go. Plaintiff Abache is a writer. She's a resident and domiciliary domiciliary of state of Pennsylvania. So this is the when he did that one video. We didn't go over that, but that's when he did that one video. But I'm pretty sure y'all seen it on other people's accounts. Everybody covering that one video. That's why I decided to do another one. So defendant Allen is a social media antagonist. See, this is the thing about this is what throws me off with the guy Blackburn. Bro, just keep it facts. Keep it facts. I'm good. Like the last page I read was cool. When he says things like this, it throws me off. Like, bro, just stay facts. Defendant Allen is a social media antagonist and commentator, primarily known for his presence on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. Allen is currently a resident and domiciliary of the state of New Jersey. At all times, hereinafter, mentioned upon information and belief, defendant John Doe's 1 through 10 names being fictitious and used to connote an unidentified person responsible for this occurrence. We authorize invitees to the premises in New Jersey where plaintiff alleged she was raped. At all times, hereinafter, mentioned upon information and belief, defendant John Doe's 1 through 10 names being fictitious and used to connote an identified responsible for this occurrence, drugged and raped plaintiff on or about July 16th, 2022 at the location plaintiff's details in his complaint. That at all times the hereinafter mentioned upon the information and belief, blah, 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 same thing. Acted with the express or implied permission and consent knowledge of defendants. ABC Corporations 1 through 10, names being fictitious and used to connote unidentified entities responsible for this occurrence to rape plaintiff on or about July 16, 2022 at the premises identified in this pleading. So this court has subject matter jurisdiction over this action according to 28 USC 13321 because parties are citizens of different states and the amount in this controversy exceeds $75,000. Venue is proper according to 28 USC 1391 B2 because a substantial part of the events giving rise to this action occurred in this judicial district. All right, so factual background. Let's get to it. According to Ms. Abashi, she met Mr. Allen online via social media on or about 2021. She began casually dating him, and he periodically invited her to his New Jersey home. At the time, Ms. Abashi lived in Pennsylvania. She did not have transportation, so Mr. Allen would send her a car service such as Uber and live to pick her up in Pennsylvania and bring her to his home in New Jersey. As previously stated, on July 16, 2022, Mr. Allen contacted Ms. Abashi and invited her to visit his home in New Jersey. Ms. Abashi did not suspect any irritations, even though it had been almost a year since they last saw each other. She accustomed to visiting Mr. Allen, and Mr. Allen sending car service to Pennsylvania to pick her up. Unbeknownst to Ms. Abashi, Mr. Allen had an ulterior motive when he invited her to his home July 6, 2022. Before her arrival, Mr. Allen notified his friends John Doe 1, John Doe 2, that a woman will be coming over and she was on different type of vibes. Pause. How the fuck would he know that?
Bro.
Pause.
They basically taking what he said to her through the text when she was like, oh, you know, I'm on my bad girl stuff, whatever the case may be. Remember, he did say that in the video. He said, she's like, yo, she's on her bag or stuff. Like, I don't know. He did tell the homies that. He did say that.
Okay. All right. That's why I asked the questions. Thank you for reminding me. Because this should be reading like
it sounds crazy.
It be reading like a movie, bro. What?
Bad girl vibes. That's what I remember. Remember, he said that. He was like, oh, like she's on her different, like she's on her bad girl vibes and this and that. And he did tell the homies that, but he didn't say it in a way like, yo, take advantage of her. He just said like, oh, yeah, I got this girl coming over, you know, whatever the case may be. Kind of just letting them know I got somebody coming over and I'm trying to get some buns.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. A different type of vibes is the indication that Miss Bashi would be coming over to engage in sexual activity. According to a post on social media, Mr. Allen admitted to telling John Doe 1 and John Doe 2. Now, granted, this is a girl who I've been dealing with for a couple of years. I've been messing with her for years. When she came over that time, she had told me that she was like a dancer or some shit like that. I remember
that.
Yeah, I remember that saying. So I remember, and I don't know if maybe my niggas took it the wrong way, because I remember she had told me, she was like, yo, the girl you used to know, like, I'm on some bad girl vibes now.
What I say, I got photographic memory, damn near.
There you go. Basically, she was like doing her thing. I remember I told them, John Doe one. I remember I told him, like, I'm like, yo, this is before when I was going to the party. I was like, yo, I'm about to get this girl coming over later for me. She told me she on some different vibes. I don't know if that's what they took, and I can't really speak on other niggas. I'll only speak for myself. All right, bet, cool. Damn, boy, act, boy. You put your foot in your mouth.
But I mean, it's crazy because like you know how you talking to the homie and you like, yeah, I got this freak joint coming through, whatever the case may be. Like, I don't know if you talk to the homies like that. Like, I'll tell the homie I'm trying to have a good night tonight. I got this little bad joint coming through. She be eating dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I straight up tell the homie that's how I talk. So I would hate to see that used in a lawsuit later. Like, well, his friend took it as, since she be eating dick, his friend said, well, she eats his dick, so I'm gonna assume that means when she gets here, she's eating all of our. You know what I mean? I would hate for that to be made out that way, but that's what they do. Clearly,
I see a point. All right, chat. Do y'all see the point? Chat. Do y'all understand that point? Let me know, chat. Because the chat is divided.
Let us know in the chat.
I love my subscribers. I love my chat because it's like a lot of different opinions. We can grow together and understand everybody's other perspective. So I love that shit. So chat, do y'all understand that right there, man? They say defending a rape man nasty. So they not fucking with it.
No,
the
bro,
chat not fucking with it.
Bro, so they
not fucking with
it. Him R-word. They call him
hey,
R-word,
man,
bro.
Listen, they don't like this
man.
They
rocking with the headline.
They don't like him. They don't like him.
But it's not about if you. I hate that. Take that out. Take that out of the. If you like him or not. This could be your brother. This could be your father. This could be your nephew. This could be your son. Think of it like that, bro. The police came in and investigated him, and he's completely innocent. But then a lawsuit gets filed, and you start calling him a rapist.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man. We all different type of people. I ain't here to like change who you are. If you just don't like somebody, so you're gonna call him a rapist, then that's just you. That's how you give it up. It is what it is.
All right, so let's continue reading. So we on page 5. Mike, I didn't skip nothing. We still on the same page. I don't know if people saying I read the docs, so they disagreeing because they read the docs. We still reading. I don't think I skipped anything. I'm gonna keep reading. We on page 5. I didn't skip nothing. Okay. So when Mr. Bashe arrived at Mr. Allen's home, everything seemed normal apart from the neighborhood power outage. Huh? John Doe 1 Khalif?
John Doe 1
Khalif.
Yeah, Khalif and a friend of Mr. Allen.
That's Leaf.
Is it?
That's Leaf.
Wait, you talking about the nigga that be in Akademiks chat?
I mean maybe not, but Khalif, Leaf, I don't know. But I
don't know the niggas' real names.
It's the nigga that's real close to Akademiks named Leaf. Real close to him, like be on some manager type shit named Leaf. Khalif, Leaf. I don't know. Bruh.
Okay.
That's supposed to be like A1 Day 1 type nigga. Khalif.
Yeah, friend of Mr. Allen. Yeah, friend of Mr. Allen.
And it John Doe 1, John Doe 2 did some things to it. So
what's John Doe 2 name? Do we know that yet?
Let's keep going. So Mr. Bashe was taken aback because Mr. Allen did not tell her anyone else would be at his home upon arrival. She did not suspect anything suspicious, so she entered the home. John Doe 1 invited Mr. Bashe into the kitchen and introduced her to John Doe 2, Slime. All right. Another Mr. Allen's friends. So John Doe 1 is Khalif. I don't know if it's Khalif or not.
John Doe 2 is Slime.
There you go. All right. Burp, sorry. Someone said, y'all know these niggas' friends' names. Nah, bro. The Leaf nigga has been on Akademiks podcast before. He's been on things before. He's been promoting things. He's been talking before. At one point, niggas.
I thought that was one of them niggas that be like talking, like one of them niggas that be like, you know what I mean? They be talking on the like when you watch the stream and shit.
Yeah,
he be like adding shit in. He be like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
He's been on the podcast. He's been the other voice on Akademiks podcast, so it's not just like a random nigga. It's like somebody that's like been on the podcast before. So that's how I know the name like that. So, like someone said in the chat, he called himself ex manager.
I don't know if that's him. I'm be honest. I don't know if that's him. Bro.
I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But Khalif
sounds similar. So
I don't know.
You know what I mean, when you put it together, it's like
All right. So due to the power outage, the three of them sat in the kitchen together. Mr. Basha engaged in small talk with them while patiently waiting for Mr. Allen to appear. Mr. Basha recalls John Doe 1 being relatively talkative while John Doe 2 was oddly quiet. Mr. Basha was initially offered a drink, but she refused and opted to make her own drink as she was accustomed to when she visited Mr. Allen's home. John Doe 1 insisted that they prepare Mr. Basha's drink. Unbeknownst to Mr. Basha, John Doe 1 was Mr. Allen's manager or employee. And Leaf, the one that we talking about, that is his manager. That is his employee.
Okay.
Akademiks has said it before. All right, so I'm just trying to draw through. I am not trying to pick no sides. I'm trying to bring y'all the information I got and let y'all do that shit what y'all want to. All right. So and he asserted in his position by telling Mr. Basha that he was in charge until Mr. Allen arrived. As odd as this encounter was, Mr. Basha obliged and allowed John Doe 1 and John Doe 2 to fix their drink. As the trio
never let somebody else make your drink.
Yeah.
Never let somebody else make your drink. Since we talking about lessons and teaching lessons, gentlemen, ladies, nobody. Don't listen. Unless that's your mans that you trust, you know, and you love with your life. But other than that, make your own drinks, roll your own smoke, bro. You don't know what people doing, man. You don't even want to leave no options open to where people could say you. I would always I always say pour your own troubles. When I'm with especially with females, pour your own troubles.
Facts though.
Because I don't want you saying I did something with you. Like, no, I'm well, keep going.
Facts though. All right, so as the trio conversed, Mr. Basha asked for Mr. Allen and was told to hold on. John Doe 1 then left the kitchen to find Mr. Allen, and when he came back, he said Mr. Allen would join them shortly. Mr. Basha believed this was true and did not go to find Mr. Allen herself because the home was completely dark. Admittedly, Mr. Basha recalls herself having an eerie feeling, but she ignored it because she did not believe that Mr. Allen, whom she had known for nearly 2 years, would harm her or allow her to be harmed. She dismissed these feelings as nerves, and waited for Mr. Allen to arrive. Shortly after the power had returned, John Doe 1 asked if Mr. Basha wanted to use the hot tub or the pool and wait for Mr. Allen there. Mr. Basha said she'd be okay with the hot tub again. Mr. Basha did not suspect anything, as she was accustomed to using the hot tub and pool when she previously visited Mr. Allen's home. She was also under the impression that John Doe 1 and John Doe 2 would leave after putting the hot tub on, as their actions and gestures made it appear that they were heading out. Mr. Basha entered the hot tub alone. Shortly after, John Doe 1 appeared from inside the house and proceeded to join her in the hot tub. Shortly after, John Doe 2 appeared with the bottle of alcohol. I said hot bottle. Appeared with a bottle of alcohol and began forcing her to take shots of the alcohol. Forcing her. That is saying, okay. According to Mr. Basha, she vaguely remembered John Doe 2 nervously pacing around the pool area. Eventually, Mr. Basha recalls beginning to feel strange. It was not simply a feeling of intoxication, as Mr. Basha had only half of the first drink and a few sips of the new drink that John Doe 1 had provided her as he entered the hot tub. Mr. Basha began feeling extremely hot, as if her body was on fire. She felt extremely lightheaded and dizzy. Upon noticing this, John Doe 2 asked her if she was lit and then returned to the kitchen. He then returned with more alcohol, which they insisted she drank. They even went so far as to pour alcohol in Mr. Basha's mouth forcibly. According to Mr. Basha, she recalled John Doe 1 becoming very handsy and aggressively made sexual advances towards her while she rejected. Upon information and belief, John Doe 2 was on the sideline watching while all of this was happening. So, according to Mr. Bache, John Doe 1 would not take no for an answer and began groping her. He eventually picked her up and tossed her into the pool adjacent to the hot tub. According to Mr. Bache, she was disoriented, had trouble breathing, and struggled to get out of the pool for fear of drowning, as she attempted to crawl out of the pool while still disoriented and struggling to breathe. John Doe 1 attacked her. He forcibly removed her underwear, opened her legs, and began penetrating her vagina with his erect penis. Mr. Bache did not consent. In fact, due to the alcohol and whatever substance was placed in the alcohol, she was not in the right mindset to consent to any of the sexual acts that were being performed on her by John Doe 1. Mr. Bache has memories of fighting off her attackers but feeling extremely weak. As John Doe 1 assaulted her, Mr. Bache would later learn that John Doe 2 watched from the side and addressed in the bushes nearby. Mr. Bache would later learn that as she laid lifeless on the concrete, John Doe 1 was standing in the pool while shifting her lifeless body back and forth on the concrete. John Doe 2 was undressing in the bushes and would soon ambush Mr. Bache. And the two men then proceeded to rape Mr. Bache simultaneously. Upon information and belief, sound crazy, right? Upon information and belief, this was witnessed by the police when the surveillance footage was recovered. As John Doe 1 finished vaginally raping Miss Bache, he allowed John Doe 2 to rape Miss Bache vaginally. According to Miss Bache, lying on the concrete was the last memory she had of that part of the attack. She recalls going in and out of consciousness and does not recall ever entering the home. Whatever substance John Doe 1 and John Doe 2 slipped into Miss Bache's drink negatively impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness. According to Miss Bache, she recalls being awakened naked in a bed in what she believed was Mr. Allen's bedroom. She believed this was around 4 a.m. She was awoken by Mr. Allen savagely pulling her hair, prying open her legs, and brutally raping her. That's a little typo. Raping, brutally raping. Okay, that's typo right there. All right, so my bad, y'all. All right, so according to Mr. Bache, Miss Allen was relentless. He tried to penetrate her anally and was frustrated because she kept screaming and moving due to pain. As a result, Mr. Allen proceeded to rape her vaginally. Upon information and belief, Mr. Allen was not using protection when he anally and vaginally raped Mr. Bache, as evidenced by the purported discovery of a spermicide on a rape kit, which was performed on Mr. Bache a few hours after he raped her.
That shit sounds so fucking bad, bro. So nasty, man.
Talk to me.
I read that part.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So Mr. Bache recalls Mr. Bache recalls begging Mr. Allen to stop raping her. She recalls her voice was faint as she continued to drift in and out of consciousness. Mr. Bache remembers crying for most of this assault, but losing her ability to move physically. Mr. Bache eventually gave up fighting in hopes that Mr. Allen would finish quickly. Mr. Bache recalls Mr. Allen saying, "Open your mouth," as he put her hair. He said, "Open your mouth. I want to come in your mouth." This was her last memory of the attack. According to Mr. Bache, she woke up confused following the morning and searched for Mr. Allen. According to Mr. Bache, she looked around the house and found him in the basement on his computer. According to Mr. Bache, she sat on the floor next to him and he asked her if she knew that his friends ran a train on her, to which she said no. He kept asking, "Are you sure?" He told her everything was all right and that he was good if she was cool. According to Mr. Bache, she was baffled and in disbelief. According to Mr. Bache, Mr. Allen then asked her to follow him into another room where he showed her the contents of a small trash can that what appeared to be vomit in it and 2 gold Magna Carta wrappers, and asked, "You don't remember this?" Mr. Bache was still in disbelief. She had zero recollection of ever being in that room prior to the night. According to Mr. Bache, it appeared that after John Doe 1 and John Doe 2 raped her by the pool, that the pair had taken her into another room in the house and continued to rape her brutally. Mr. Allen then handed her the can of vomit and asked her to throw it away. Mr. Bashi then asked her for her phone, and Mr. Allen went to retrieve it. He continued telling her everything was all right if she was okay. At this point, she was in disbelief and asked for proof of what occurred. According to Mr. Bashi, Mr. Allen showed her surveillance footage of John Doe 1 raping her briefly and skipped through the video. According to Mr. Bashi, as she watched the video, she looked like she was just lying there lifeless, which did not sit right with her. According to Mr. Bashi, Mr. Allen then assured her that everything was okay, and as he spoke, he noticed Mr. Bashi's demeanor had begun to change. You can't say that. You can't say that. Everything cool. Everything cool. But I'm gonna call out certain things like that. You can't say that he noticed her demeanor begin to change. You know, because that's him. He has to say that. All right. So Mr. Allen then hastily told her that his mother was on the way and would there shortly proceed to order her a lift back to Pennsylvania. According to Mr. Bashi, Mr. Allen asked her where her clothing was. She responded that she had it. He stood there with a suspicious look on his face. Mr. Bashi later learned from the police that Mr. Allen disposed of several items, bed sheets, at a dumpster near his office. Presumably, Mr. Allen was attempting to destroy evidence of Mr. Bashi's rape. If that's true, that's crazy. That's damning evidence. If that's true.
That's true. That's crazy.
Yeah, but you know, like you said, police officers went over before.
Definitely, I ain't gonna lie though. Them sheets, if you smash my man's ran a train on you on some sheets though, they definitely not. They not going in the dumpster, but they going in the fucking garbage in my crib. And then when it's time for dumpster day, they going in the dumpster because I'm not washing those sheets and putting them back on my bed after I found out my homies ran a train on my bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But straight to the dumpster is hiding evidence.
Yeah.
And your garbage is like, that's disgusting, and I wasn't okay with that shit.
Yeah. According to Mr. Bashi, Mr. Allen asked where her clothing was. She responded that she had it. He stood there with a suspicious look on his face. Mr. Bashi later learned from the police that Mr. Allen disposed of several items, bed sheets, at his dumpster near his office. Presumably, Mr. Allen was attempting to destroy evidence of Mr. Bashi's rape. I should have said grape, my bad. Mr. Bashi began feeling uneasy.
If there's any evidence of him taking sheets directly to a dumpster,
that's wild.
Then that's crazy because that is overly trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like you trying to get rid of shit. Now
we got to see
this
that.
This is a lawsuit. This is what's alleged in a lawsuit. So we
got to see the evidence.
Reading a lawsuit.
Yeah. Miss Bashi began feeling uneasy. She felt that Mr. Allen was attempting to take her clothes. I read that part. Nah, Ms. Bashi was feeling uneasy. She felt that Mr. Allen was attempting to take her clothes for some reason, presumably to hide whatever evidence she may have of what happened to her the night before. As these thoughts ran through her mind, as to not alarm Mr. Allen, Mr. Bashi remained composed as she waited for her lift to arrive. So Mr. Bashi said bye to Mr. Allen and left his home. According to Mr. Bashi, she called Mr. Allen while in the lift, asking for more answers. He then began to blame her and ridicule her. Still trying to get answers. She pled. I'm sorry. So, still trying to get answers. She pleaded with him, even apologizing for what occurred as she was desperate to learn of the series of events that led to Mr. Allen and his accomplices attacking her. According to Mr. Bashi, she asked Mr. Allen, well, you said that it was both of them, but you only showed me one. Can you please send me proof of this? To which Mr. Allen sent a screenshot of the attack on Mr. Bashi, laid out on the concrete in front of the pool, with John Doe 1 between her legs and John Doe 2 sitting atop her face, presumably with his penis and testicles in her mouth. This was terrifying to her. That's on page 12. Don't let me get to page 12, but that's on page 12, all right?
That's crazy, bro. All right. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah. So...
and the balls in her mouth. Wow.
Let's say presumably, but yeah, that's. But you know, you gotta spice it up. But at the same time,
I ain't never had that. I ain't never had a chick. Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. So this was terrifying to her, as she knew within herself that she would never consent to any of this, even though she had been previously intimate with Miss Allen in years past. It was never a threesome or anything other than a one-on-one consensual sex. So as she arrived home, where she felt safest, the reality of what had happened began to set in. Ms. Bashi also began feeling intense vaginal and anal pain. She contacted Mr. Allen again, saying she was hurt and wanted to see someone. Miss Abashi felt destroyed, but also was afraid and wanted to know if there would be repercussions from Mr. Allen if she were to seek help. She sought him for complete footage, and Mr. Allen refused. He suggested she get tested for sexually transmitted diseases and said he would do the same. This was an odd statement, as it was proof that Mr. Allen, who had not slept with Miss Abashi for over a year, engaged in unprotected sexual intercourse with Miss Abashi. Okay, so that's what ties him in right there. He didn't show that, but that's what she said. All right. So still fearful, Miss Abashi contacted her immigration lawyer, who advised her to contact the police regardless of the outcome. Miss Abashi called the police and reported an incident of sexual assault. They told her that due to the seriousness of the matter, she needed to appear in person to speak with them, and that she should also visit a local hospital for a SANE test kit, which is a grape kit. She went to the hospital, Penn State Health, St. Joseph, where the SANE test was performed, and the police called Miss Abashi to schedule a meeting. According to Miss Abashi, during the meeting with the police, a statement was taken. Photographs of her bruises and scars, they spelled that wrong. Bruises and scars were taken, and officers asked her to participate in a recorded wire call with Mr. Allen. So this is the wire call.
Yeah.
All right. So according to Ms. Abashi, during the recorded wire call, the police wrote down a list of questions for Ms. Abashi to ask Mr. Allen, but told her.
I agree. I mean, the chat, like, if that's true, he would have been arrested. If he got rid of evidence like that, he'd have been arrested. I'm like, that's a fact. I agree. That's true. Okay. They'd have found that shit. You say it in a lawsuit like it's facts. That means the police would have known this. Okay. But we're going to let the law, we just reading the lawsuit though. Yeah.
So according to Ms. Abashi, during the recorded riot call, the police wrote down a list of questions for Ms. Abashi to ask Mr. Allen, but told her not to make it evident that the police were listening. Let me make sure I don't scroll too far. All right, so right there. Ms. Abashi remembers asking Mr. Allen to describe how she looked and when he saw her in bed. He answered, "You look like you were in the pool." According to Ms. Abashi on this call, Mr. Allen graphically recounts admits to having sexual intercourse with Ms. Abashi, even going as far as to describe her vagina as being loose.
Wow. Like I say, your box was loose. That's crazy. If you know saying that is not gonna make her happy. You should have known when you said that. I could feel the difference in your box because the other niggas ran a train on you. Like that. First of all, how you even gonna know if her box loose if you ain't hit? So we gotta address those facts. Those are things that we gotta figure out.
If it's in a wide call, I doubt they'll lie about that in the lawsuit. That'd be stupid. But if it's in a wide call, they have the audio. I want to hear the audio, Bill. But damn.
Me too. It's gonna come out eventually.
Eventually, right? I know what your pussy feels like. That shit felt loose. So he's still bashing her. This nigga stupid. This nigga dumb.
That just makes me think though that he didn't grape her. I ain't gonna lie, because like you're not gonna grape somebody and then. But you know what? I'm gonna hold my opinion.
Let's wait. Based on information and belief, this evidence was used to obtain a warrant for the footage. The police secured the footage and other evidence. According to Ms. Abashi, the results of the SANE test produced evidence that Ms. Abashi had been sexually assaulted. In addition to the rape kit, Ms. Abashi had images of bruises on her arm, back, buttocks, and legs that are evidence of the struggle she endured and the sheer brutality of the attack. At the time of her attack, Ms. Abashi was 5'5" and weighed less than 115. The attackers were approximately 5'10", 160. John Doe, and 5'11", 180. John Doe too. As detailed earlier, Ms. Abashi was sexually assaulted on a concrete pool deck. As evidenced by the photo below, Ms. Abashi's body was lying limp and lifeless, while John Doe 1 and 2 proceeded to pull her back and forth on the concrete, causing bruising and lacerations on the body. All right, so let me make sure I skip past the screen with that's on there. All right, there we go. I think we go right there. All right, there we go. Thank God we are safe, because that's crazy. All right, so Ms. Abashi was unconscious or incoherent because it is unconscionable to believe that any person who is a willing participant in these acts can endure the pain of being dragged back and forth on the concrete, incurring scrapes and scratches on their back, buttocks, and elbows, especially while there is an empty lawn chair in the arm's reach, as well as several empty rooms in the home. Below are some of the images of her injuries. So this is the one on the back. That's that. That's that. That's that. That's that. All right.
He definitely got some injuries.
Definitely got the injuries. They there. Listen, the whole time, I hope y'all peep as we're covering this. We are not excluding the homies out of nothing. All right.
Yeah, we listen. We reading the lawsuit, man. We just taking what we previously know from the fact that there was a criminal case, and we applying it while we go through this. But we're not trying to be biased. We reading it on some like we going through it, and you know what I'm saying. Like, I know some of y'all say, "Oh, you defending the rapist?" It's like, no, bro. But I'm trying to like, you know what I mean. If he innocent, then we want to talk about it. If he's not, and there's some stuff that proves against him, we talk about it. Like we talking.
All right. So it said Mr. Allen's hubris, guilty conscience, and sheer stupidity caused him to incriminate himself in several social media posts. Do lawyers type like that? But I don't get sued. They can do that? Is that normal in lawsuits?
This is ab hominems. He's adding ab hominems about the man right
Chat,
now, bro.
Chat, is that normal?
Bro, I would never think that a lawyer is gonna like diss the person. Cause that's you. Like you can say things in factual, but you can't add ab hominems. Mr. Allen heard guilty conscience and shut a stupidity and caused him to incriminate himself. Like, bro, you adding ab hominems now. You dissing him. You actually talking. You know what I'm saying? How you a lawyer and you talking like this? Like even I know in court you're not supposed to add ad hominems when you're talking about somebody. That's like me talking about the girl, but like, well, she's a slut. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You have to just speak in facts and kind of like explain what you're trying to say. But he actually called him. He said it's a sheer his sheer stupidity. That's calling him stupid. Is that not an ad hominem? Let me know. Like I'm just saying, man.
Nah, I mean
this is crazy how you talking.
Like at a bare minimum, it just seemed like super unprofessional, bro. Like I wouldn't expect it to the lawsuit because like it's a personal opinion. I don't think you just lay the facts out and we go from that point, you know. But I understand, like you know, that's why I think sometimes Tyrone Blackburn does things for social media. It was a portion of the lawsuit that was like, okay, the facts of the story as he interprets it, it's okay. But then I'm like, damn, you're gonna just, it's okay. That's your opinion. But you know, I'm getting used to reading lawsuits, and lately the most lawsuits read from him. I just didn't think that people just say that shit in lawsuits. I don't know. But let's continue reading.
You know what I'm saying?
It's an opinion, but let's continue reading. So on or about December 30th, 2023, Mr. Allen took to social media and issued this statement, the following statement. So I think we already we probably didn't go over this part, but they raided my house because there was a woman that came to my house. That woman claimed she was sexually assaulted, not by me, by other people, but it happened in my house. I'm going to tell you why they raided my house. I actually even told her, I might just play this damn video, bro. I'm gonna read it. I'm just gonna read it. So, my bad.
Nah, you don't have to read through his whole. It kind of talked about this already. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm dealing with comes over. I'm drunk at a party. We talked about that already.
We showed this early in the video, but I could tell the whole damn story, to be honest.
All right, so I guess if you want to, I mean, yeah, I would say I wouldn't go through it again because.
Yeah, bro. All right. As evidenced by December 30th, 2023, social media post Mr. Allen defamed Ms. Abache by accusing her of voluntarily having an orgy with his friends at his home while maintaining that he never participated at all. As evidenced by December 30th, 2023, Ms. Allen portrayed Ms. Abache as an unloyal slut that betrayed him and voluntarily slept with his friends in his home behind his back. Upon information and belief, these claims were made to hundreds of thousands of Mr. Allen's YouTube and TikTok subscribers. Mr. Allen knew that his statements on December 30th, 2023 were misleading and false, as he was in possession of text messages from Ms. Abache, where she stated that she did not know what happened to her on July 16, 2022, and that it was Mr. Allen who informed her of the night's events. She even expressed to him the fact that she was really hurt and needed to seek medical attention and rape kit. So now we have text messages. Now
it better be the same exact shit that Access showed us too.
Yeah, let's see. So he says, "I'm going to get tested this week. I think you should too, to make sure you good." He didn't show that.
Yeah, but he didn't. But he definitely didn't say like we need to both get tested. But it's kind of like saying, I'm going to get tested this week. I don't know if he's saying that. He could be, but you're right. It wasn't in his thread. Regardless, he ain't show us that. And that shit is fishy.
Why would you not show? I don't like that. I don't like that.
We need to see everything.
I don't like that. I don't like that. You gotta be transparent. You don't be halfway transparent, and then someone else shows some different shit. No, I don't fuck with that, bro.
I agree 100%.
That's to make you look funny in light. All right. So she says, "Yes, I'm going down. Really hurt bad. It's unlike me to do this, and I don't even like. I don't even know the other guy's name, so I was just laying there. You called. I'm considering going in for a grape testing kit for us to figure this out, cause it bits and pieces I remember, and I'm still not okay with that. I mean, not sure what you want me to say, but that's why I asked. Can y'all let us go and see if like what he actually showed in comparison to that, because it was like very similar.
Bro, I saw it, but that part wasn't there. The part about, I could guarantee you the part about go get tested, I'm gonna go get tested and you should go get tested, he never showed that part. That I could guarantee, because I would remember it. I remembered everything. But I will tell you this, him not showing it makes him look guilty, but it also isn't an admission that he's saying he effed it. He's saying, well, I'm gonna, because I get tested every couple months, me personally. You know what I'm saying? I get tested every couple months. So me saying to somebody else, well, I'm gonna go get tested, you should too, to make sure you're good after a situation. I mean, it don't exactly put him in that he has sex with her, but it definitely makes us think, it definitely makes us look like, maybe you did. But you know what I'm saying? Because you didn't show that and explain why you would. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It definitely. I look. You know what I'm saying? If we holding that to the light, it's looking funny.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he did whatever, but I'm saying that that's funny that you didn't show that. Because if I was gonna go as far to sit here and show my supporters my text messages to prove to y'all that I didn't do something, I'm sending y'all every single text message. I'm not gonna leave no text messages out. You feel me? So that's why I say it looked funny in the light. Because if it was me, I'm showing my people all of the text messages. We're gonna go through it, look at everything.
So this is close to that. This is like the continuation of the text message that she sent.
Yeah, it's above this. It's above this. But why he didn't show that?
He didn't show it. He didn't show it. Yeah.
He never shows that. It would be blue. It would be blue. Him saying, "I'm going to get tested. You should too." We never saw that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because he only showed us about 4 pages of screenshots. It would have been real easy to remember that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They ain't looking good, my boy. They ain't looking good, my boy. Let's go back to what she got going over here. I'm getting tested. He tested her that.
He showed us from I'm hurt really bad. That's what he showed us.
Yeah.
He showed us from it hurt really bad, and he never. He definitely left that top part out.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
Everything else the same so far, though. Everything else looked the same so far.
Not a good look though. We gonna keep it G. That's what we do over here. We keep it G.
Not a good look, because you left out that you gonna go get tested and she should too.
No.
Which can be taken as we had sexual intercourse last night. And now that I know you slept with the homies, but it could be that they had consensual sexual intercourse. But the fact that he leaving it out and never told us that he did, that's not good. You know what I mean?
He should have said it.
Yeah,
I'm
100% with you. I'm just leaving some. You know what I mean? I'm just still going through the.
He should have said it, but he probably could have said it because he probably could have said it, but that's still incriminating.
Yeah,
at the same time, because she's on
it. At the same time, don't show these text messages then. And don't even show the text messages then if you're gonna hide something. That's how I look at it. You feel me?
I agree. All right, let's keep scrolling. So he says, I mean, not sure what you want me to say.
No, I thought that was it.
She got more.
We're gonna keep comparing them.
Yeah, I mean, you're not sure what you want me to say. That's why I asked why you were here. If everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with doing, and you said yeah, so I don't know. She says, I was passed out for the most of it, but I wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Before then, I never met the other guys, so he just took the opportunity, I guess. So he says, that's why I told you I don't judge. He's trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. Always with you, but not this time around. I blacked out. I remember you waking me up. They said you were trying to call you. Okay, we've seen that part of it. So it says,
real quick, always with you. Just real quick, I want to read that. Always with you wanted to do. Always with you, but not this time. That does indicate that. I'm sorry. I'm just reading it for what I see. Look, go up a little bit so we can see what he said first. I mean, look, that's why I told you I don't judge. Just trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. She says, always with you, but not this time. She didn't say always with you, but not this time when your friends fuck me. She said always with you, but not this time around. I blacked out. I remember you waking me up during the night. That kind of alludes to always with you usually, but this time when we had sex, I was blacked out.
Yeah.
And I remember you waking me up, but I don't remember all of the sex and everything else that happened. I'm just reading that for that.
Because you gotta think about it.
That's how I know I'm not biased.
If she felt,
that's how I know I'm not biased.
If she felt violated before, then she gonna feel like the whole time she's been violated. And you know how ladies gonna feel like it's like, bruh. As much as like social media wants to like demonize ladies, they still are ladies. And they gonna feel like they are want to be protected at all times. And she gonna feel like you put me in this position for me to be X, Y, and Z.
Lie,
that's how they protect me, bro.
Had sex, bro.
Huh?
I ain't gonna lie. It's looking like they had sex that night.
It looking like it too. If he said that but left it out, the fuck.
Always with you, but not this time around. I blacked out. I remember you waking me up during the night. That's alluding to I don't really remember what happened last night.
Yeah.
Now we don't know. She could be lying. She could be lying. We there was criminal. All that. He got off. They didn't charge him, so she could just be kind of like you know what I mean, kind of going towards the R word situation with it. She could be, but I'm just telling you right now, from reading this, it looked like they had sex that night. Was it consensual? I don't know. We wasn't. None of us is there. She got so drunk and was blacked out, so I couldn't tell you. Only Akademiks knows the truth. Only her and Akademiks know the truth. But it looked like, from the way that reads, only with you, always with you, but not this time. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Let me read this from my chat because I think this may play into my thoughts. They said, Stacey, I think her and Ak got it in, but he didn't want to say they did after he found out the homies ran a train on her. He was probably kissing her lips, both of them. I agree.
I agree with the nigga in your chat.
Yeah, I think Ak probably thought it was normal timing. I think he probably thought it was normal timing. And he had sex. He seen the chick. Oh, she here. Shit, let me try to have sex with her.
Right.
But I don't know how the interaction was. He probably tried to.
It seemed like it was some brutal stuff. Now, if put it like this though, bro, you got to get consent every time you have sex with somebody. You do. You gotta get some type of like you pull their panties off, they lifting up for you, they kissing, they touching you, they kissing you back, they leading you to touch them in place, they touch you, they grabbing your dick. You know what I'm saying? Like it gotta be consent. If there was no consent, then I don't fuck with it.
Yeah, exactly.
If there was no consent, I don't fuck with it.
I can't call it though. I wasn't there.
Can't call it though.
I wasn't there. I don't know. But
exactly. But I'm with you. I'm just saying. I just gotta make sure I say that though. You do need consent every time, even if shorty's sitting in your crib in your bed. You need consent.
Yeah.
Especially you ain't fucking in a year, and she at your crib and you woke up drunk. You need consent. You feel me?
Facts. I agree. I can't call it because I wasn't there. My only thoughts are that the chick I fuck with here, he may have went in thinking that it's cool, and then seeing in the morning when he went on the footage, seeing some shit like, oh, what the fuck just happened, and then that threw him off, and then he started shaming her, thinking that I thought you were here.
Let me paint this picture to you real quick. I think your man's in the chat kind of said the same thing. If you, let's just say, I wake up, I don't know nothing about a train. I don't know nothing about my man. Smash you, nothing. I wake up, I see you in the bed looking good. I go over to you. You react to me the way you normally do. And we do everything that we do and it's consensual. Now, right after that, I start noticing all of this stuff is moved around, which give me clues that, whoa, something must have happened. Let me go look at my tapes. I run my tapes back after I just finished making love to you. I ain't seen you in a year. I'm drunk. I probably, like your man said, ate it. I probably kissed you. I ate it. I sucked on them titties. I did all of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm seeing this on a tape. You getting a train ran on you voluntarily from what I can see. And that's when I start shaming you. Maybe that's why Ak started shaming her. Because I wasn't putting two and two together to why he would even start shaming her and doing that.
That's common sense, though. Yeah, that's common.
Bro, if I didn't have sex with you, there's really no reason for me to be shaming you. It's just like, damn, now I know more about you. I'm never going to deal with you like that again.
But at the same time, the problem comes when he omits information to push his narrative. Yeah. So now we can't make that for him.
It's hard for us to stand behind you the way we did before.
We can't say we can't make that narrative for him. We can't make the narrative. He has to say straight up, we had sex, and then I found out, and then I felt like she betrayed me. But we can't on our own say that for him. He had to say that, and he admitted that. So now it's going to read a certain type of way. That's what it comes down to. Like, you know, he admitted the information. So now it looks like he's hiding it. So now people are going to think, why are you hiding that you had sex with her? It's going to look bad, bro. It's going to look bad.
Let that be known throughout in the grand scheme of things. When I woke up, we did have consensual sex. But
he thought you can't get consent. You can't get consent.
He didn't want to say that. He didn't want to say it.
Because it looks bad.
You can't get consent if she said she passed out drunk. Let me go grab my little gallon of water though.
You think
I'll be right back.
Let me read some of the tracks, man. Always with you sounds like she's always saying always with you, only you, not this time because your boy was trying to join. I agree with that. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. They got me feeling like Akademiks. I heard it was a closed jury. It has to be all guilty to go to trial. They said it was 4 no and 8 yes. Ak OVO, she was blacked out. If you watch her full video, she says when Ak woke up and she was on him. Okay. Ak said he didn't touch her because according to Ak, he was so hurt that she supposedly had hit his boys. I interpreted it differently. I thought he found it out the next morning, but Ak threw me off. He threw me off, and I can't defend him fully because this text message is up here. When he says that I'm going to get tested this week, I think you should too. It makes it seem like he had sex with her too. You can't say that definitively, but it makes it seem like he had sex with her that night.
Mm-hmm.
So he threw me off. I can't say that Ak just randomly thought, oh, you had sex with my homeboys. It looked like that, you know, he woke up, found her there, had sex with her at that point. I don't know the circumstances as far as like how into it she was because
that's what I think happened.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, on my own personal experiences, when you are blacked out drunk, sometimes you can be very active when you blacked out drunk, but you can still be blacked out drunk. So I can't tell it. I can't call it. I don't want to get my hands dirty in there. I can't call it.
Yeah, I can't call it. I don't even think it's for us to call because we wasn't there.
Yeah, and I can't call it.
It's two sides to the story.
Yeah.
But we are coming to the conclusion that it seems like they had sex.
I think they had sex, but my problem is when you leave the information out, Akademiks, it makes you look bad because why are you leaving it out? If not, you shouldn't say anything. Don't say anything and let your lawyers deal with it because since you didn't say that, now it makes it look like you took advantage of her as well. And I don't know. Let's continue reading it, man. So they say upon information and belief, a week before this December 30th, 2023 post on Instagram page with his handle Kendra36 commented under Ms. Abashi's post, pleading with her to come forward with a story. According to Ms. Abashi, all of this brought back the painful memories she had desperately tried for several months to suppress. She never communicated with the user or addressed the incident until Mr. Allen brought the incident to the world via his December 2023 YouTube post. In a state of anger, Mr. Abashi released a short video addressing Mr. Allen and saying the sex that happened was never consensual and that he indeed participated. This led to further public slander as multiple media outlets began publishing Mr. Allen's account of what had happened, leading to Mr. Abashi's reputation to suffer significant harm. Mr. Allen issued the following public statement to his social media. Let's go ahead and read it. Fuck it. What I say is I wasn't even going to post these type of joints. But I see Shorty, who clearly was involved in that situation. By the way, Shorty, I didn't bring this up to make you look no way. This was a dealing between me and my girl or me and my ex-girl. She just kept using the incident, so I just spoke on it and cleared it. I didn't mean to make you look no type of way. I haven't spoken on you. You're right. I just said what happened. I didn't even say who you were. Excuse me. Okay. You're the one who just jumped out of the woodworks. I had never said who you were, shorty. Okay, I'm not even going to play because she made a video. I'm not even going to play the video you made. What I do want to show, number one, first and foremost, if everything or anything you're saying is true, a nigga would hard ER. Goddamn. A nigga would have been charged. Nothing happened. You feel me? No case, no nothing. Also, I would say this: these are the things that police and everybody else looked at they damn self. Unlike the cause in the incident, I would say this one was something that the police handled, not social media. It's crazy now that the police handled it. Nothing happened. They said, oh, okay, this wasn't shit. Now shorty is trying to again. I don't know why she just jumped through the mix, but I'm going to show you exactly. By the way, I can't show you certain ish. Like for example, I sent her a video of her at my poolside with two niggas. I said I was sleeping. I can't show you that explicit photo. I still got that image. I still got an image. You feel me? I can't post it on here. Clearly, the police seen all of this shit. They seen everything. All right, so let's continue reading. So since Mr. Allen went on his defamatory tirade about Ms. Abashi, several other women have come forward with eerily similar accounts of Mr. Allen befriending them, grooming them, inviting them to his house, getting them intoxicated, and then assaulting them. Upon information and belief, because of these subsequent victims' accounts, Mr. Allen has a pattern and practice of engaging in predatory behavior. Upon information and belief, several women have come forward and said that Mr. Allen contacted them when they were minors and forged a fake friendship, groomed them until they were 18, and then attempted to sleep with them. Upon information and belief, Mr. Allen foolishly attributes his lack of arrest or prosecution for drugging and gang raping Mr. Abashi as some indication that he and his friends are clear, but nothing can be further from the truth. As a result, Mr. Allen's social media tirade against Mr. Abashi, Mr. Allen has committed defamation per se and foolishly admitted that he and his friends had a sexual intercourse with Mr. Abashi on July 16, 2022.
He never admitted that he did. He never said he did.
He never said he did.
That's what we going back and forth with right now. The fact that he never said he did.
He never, yeah, exactly. As detailed above, Mr. Allen communicated several demonstrably false statements accusing Mr. Abashi of voluntarily having an orgy with his friends at his home. Mr. Allen repeatedly made these statements to hundreds of thousands of his friends on social media. As a result of Mr. Allen's statements, several media outlets picked up and republished the claims, and Mr. Abashi's reputation has been harmed. Furthermore, Mr. Allen's social media posts are considered slander per se, as Mr. Allen accused Mr. Abashi of engaging in sexual misconduct. So, first cause of action: negligent infliction of emotional distress. Mr. Allen, John Doe 1, John Doe 2. Right. Mr. Abashi repeats and realleges by reference all paragraphs above as though fully set forth herein. Defendant's conduct created an unreasonable risk of causing emotional distress to Ms. Abashi. The defense knew or should have known that such conduct, drugging, raping plaintiff, was likely to result in emotional distress that might or likely would cause illness or bodily harm. Ms. Abashi emotionally distress was foreseeable and to the defendants as a direct and proximate result of said extreme outrageous conduct by the defendants and his accomplices. Ms. Abashi suffered humiliation, mental anguish, dissociation, and emotional and physical distress, and has been hurt and injured in her health, both mentally and physically, strength, activity, and her ability to lead an everyday life without mental anguish. All of these have caused, continue to cause, and will continue to cause plaintiff great mental and physical pain and suffering for the rest of her life. As a result of such severe emotional and mental distress, Mr. Abashi has been generally, especially and consequentially, damaged in an amount to be established according to the evidence. The defendant's behavior toward Mr. Abashi was so outrageous as to exceed all reasonable bounds of decency. The defendants knew with substantial certainty, or should have known, that their behavior would cause Mr. Abashi to be a victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, and sexual conduct. The defendants knew with substantial certainty, or should have known, that the drugging and raping plaintiff would cause her to endure several emotional distress. The defense committed the infliction of emotional, physical, and mental distress willfully and intentionally, and through coercion, oppression, fraud, and malice, and consciously disregarding Mr. Bossy's right. Therefore, Mr. Bossy is entitled to an award exemplary and punitive damages in an amount to be established at trial. To blase blase. All right, it's just both everything, just trying to set up everything for the trial, bro. They've already went over all the facts and stuff that they.
Bro, I know your eyes hurt at this point. I know you just put in that pain, bro. You deserve a little hand clap, my boy. I ain't even gonna lie.
It's a lot of shit.
I was reading along with you, and my eyes just started twitching a little bit. I read this whole thing along with you. I was reading with you just to, you know what I mean, follow along. And that shit got my eyes. You know what I mean? But I'm a little high, so maybe that's why.
But nah, man. It's something like I said, dog. Most shit come down to like the point of like you can't put yourself in this position.
Yeah. This right here, bro. This right here, I ain't gonna lie. Not that I feel very much indifferent from when we first started talking about this, but I do feel different, bro. Because me now, in my mind, they definitely had sex, bro. In my mind, allegedly, I don't know, but it feels like from the feel of the way he said that and the way she said that, like they definitely had sex that night. And it's a little bit questionable to her. The way she was like, yeah, usually always with you. You know what I'm saying? But not this time. You know what I mean? Not that night type shit. It makes it seem like she was a little bit hazy on the facts. Or maybe she wasn't, but she's portraying that it's hazy through text so that she's not a whore. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't fuck the niggas, she didn't let niggas run a train on her and then let Ack have sex with her right after and act like she didn't know, especially after she probably let him eat her out, kiss her on the mouth after all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's mad ways to look at it, but one thing I will say is, I wish you would have made it clear that y'all had sex that night, because then we wouldn't even have we would kind of be like, well, we knew all of this, but new things are coming out now. It does seem like he might have engaged with her that night. You feel me? Either consensually or whatever. I don't know. If she was out of it, then she was out of it. But
my bad, folks. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure the screen is shut. We on point. There we go. We can route like this. We can route like that. But my thoughts right here, bro. I'm gonna keep it G with y'all. This is from everything I reading from this situation. It's how I perceive it. This is how things played in my mind as I read everything out. Not taking no sides on nothing. This is my pure human thoughts on what I think happened. I think Ack got batshit drunk, stupid drunk. Invited a girl to the crib, told his homies, oh yeah, I got a chick I used to mess with, come to the crib, blase, blase, blase. He got back to the house from the Antonio Brown pool party. Passed out drunk. The dudes received the chick at the crib. What happened between that chick and them dudes, I don't know. But I'm going to tell y'all right now what I tell any dudes. Don't have sex with a woman that you don't know under an influence. If it's your girlfriend, maybe y'all could assume, okay, we going to get drunk and have sex. Okay. But if you don't know the woman, do not have sex with her. And the fact that even to the point, to the next level, as far as running a train on her, don't do that type of shit because that's going to put you in a weird situation. Because
definitely, like you said, she lick it up. You would rather her be sober.
Yeah.
Or maybe had one little shot or something, but you don't want her to be drunk.
We didn't came to the point that
want her to be drunk. I don't even like drunk girls at all. I don't like drunk women.
No,
I don't like when they drunk.
You know, we came to the point that we've seen too many. This happened 2021, 2022. We've seen too many situations before that where women. You've seen that women can't give consent when they're drunk. You've seen examples that show you can't give consent when you're drunk. That's what the law says.
I'm in the feeling that I can't give consent when I'm drunk. What I said, if I'm like unconscious, passed out, drunk, don't send no girl in the room with me.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what you said earlier. But if the law saying that's how you're supposed to move. So those two dudes, how they even ended up in a train, like having a train with a girl is not a normal thing. It's not a normal thing. So even
that's something that like you gotta usually the girl type shit. Like, usually it's like either your girl or your man's girl, and she on some shit like, yo, I want to try something new. I want to like have a threesome. That's usually I'd never introduced that to a girl. I never asked a girl, yo, can we run I never did in my life did that. It's always the female being a little thotty, a little freaky, and she like, yo, like, is you with it? And I had to be young. I don't do that shit no more. Yeah. I couldn't even fathom being in a room I was young. That was high school.
Yeah.
You feel me? High school days.
It's someone asked in the chat. So act being drunk is okay, but hers not. Let's talk about it like this, man. I don't know if everyone watch sports, but we know if you watch basketball, you have double standards when it comes to fouls being called, and one particular foul is a charge. So you have the circle. You have the circle if you stand within the circle, without a circle, that could change the rules as far as the foul being called. I look at women as far as when it comes to charges, they're always standing with I would say outside of the circle. Charge is going to be calling them all the time if they're drunk. They're going to always receive the reasonable doubt in a situation when two parties are under the influence of alcohol. In civil cases or even public perception, what's going to happen?
Women sensitive, bro.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank.
Yeah.
You gotta like take care of them when they drunk. You can't take advantage of them when they drunk. That's just a known thing. All guys know that. You could be drunk yourself, but if she drunk and you see like, nah, she drunk, bro, I gotta like make sure she gonna make sure I'm taking care of her, tending to her, being a good nigga. Like, you gotta take your horniness away, even if you horny and you wanted to try to fuck before she got this drunk.
Yeah.
Once she get that drunk, bro, you on babysitting mode.
Gee, and what's gonna happen outside the situation is this right here, because what you saying right here, little sunflower, what you saying right here is it's gonna make sense, because the cops probably seen the way you seen it. The DA probably seen the way you seen it, as far as like, if these two people are under influence together and we see them interacting, then it's hard to make a judgment call on that, because we can't put this person or the other one. So the DA may say, I can't put this person, I can't put ejaculate on this person when I can't really call it. But the public perception, as far as the business wise, it still could hurt you even outside of that. So what we talking about is like just avoiding this shit completely. Yeah. Because it's like, come on now, we still can get cheeks without having the chick being drunk, man. We still could do our or having consent. I think it's still, you can have some type of like, we had sex with drunk chicks,
but you don't have to
have a consent.
Why she gotta be? Why? First of all, if she a drinker, if she not a drinker, bro, don't drink with her. If she not a drinker, don't be the one don't drink with her to have sex with her. That's obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she not a drinker, bro, then you shouldn't be getting her drunk to have sex. That's obvious. You know what I'm saying? I would think it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it should be all vibes, bro. The sex should be all vibes. She should be wanting to like have sex with you, bro. It shouldn't be no type of forcefulness.
Yeah.
No type of like aggression. It should be all like she's damn near pulling your yak out. That's how horny you got her after you kissed on her neck. You kissed on her, you know what I'm saying? You got her feeling hot now. She's gonna react. It's no, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to go the old school way and be like, yo, you want to have sex? I mean, I don't do that. I usually go off of, you know what I'm saying, those senses that we just talked about. I feel like that's easy. That's the classic way. So it shouldn't even be no confusion into why somebody think it's grape and why one side thinks it's grape, but one side feel like was consensual. You know what I'm saying? There should be no confusion. We got to be on the same page here.
Yeah,
like, you got to be on the same page here.
Don't touch them. My number rule: drunk chick, don't touch them. If it's your girl, right. if it's your girl, and y'all know how y'all get down, then y'all can have fun. That's your girl. Ooh. But drunk chick, the first time, and then you run a train on a girl for the first time. What the hell are y'all doing? No. Yeah. So
them boys just thought it was lit for them. They thought they was act friends, and being act friends come with these type of perks. That's what they thought, bro.
That's foul. That's foul as hell.
That's how I'm taking it as.
That's foul as hell. Now moving forward, as far as when it comes to academics, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not condemning the friends, bro. I'm not even condemning the friends, bro. Because if she, remember, man, the videotapes got reviewed. Them boys ain't guilty of nothing. So I'm not even condemning them either. I'm not even gonna say like they did wrong. What I'm gonna say is what they did was dangerous, and that's what led them here. But I ain't gonna say that they raped her or nothing like that. I can't, because the police looked at the tape and they ain't say that they didn't deem it as rape. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But what I will say is, bro, them niggas took a risk that now they reaping the negative benefits of. You know what I'm saying? They reaping the downfall of it. They made they man's academics have to go through a world of shit that he wouldn't have went through had they just not ran a train on her that night. You feel me? Or just left her alone, or just
at that point, then they at fault. Then when it comes down to that,
they at fault. Like they the reason why
they caused this whole shit. They at fault. That's fucked up.
Yeah, man. Like
they got to be cut off. In my opinion, you be cut off. They fucked up because they should understand that. They should understand the situation. No, not my man's no more. No, can't fuck with you. Can't fuck with you. Cause why you dirtying my face like this, bro? And then you understand my circumstances. Why would you? Nah, bro. That means you don't understand. You don't understand who I am. To even put me in this position. I can't fuck with you. Cause you are the main purpose of what happened. You should be protecting me. Even if I am the state, I made a mistake. Then you should be my homie to come on and make up for where I fall off.
Not messing me up. Not even worse. Me in the situation.
Hey, yeah, I can't fuck with you no more. Cause then
I feel you.
What do you serve a purpose at?
Yeah,
I can't fuck with you no more. Hell no, you out of here.
Better decisions.
Are you out of here? And yes, on me.
You don't even rock with me. You smash my chick behind my back.
Yeah, but to continue not to progress to the academics points. Me personally, one thing we do when we talk about these things, we try to put ourselves in these positions. So I'm gonna try to put myself in that position, but I can't speak for academics. If I know I invited a chick over and I see her at the crib and I may be drunk my damn self, I'm gonna go ahead and try to flirt with her if I invite her over and that's my girl I'm trying to talk to. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, but I don't and I don't know what happened previously. I'm gonna try to, and I don't know what's going on because I'm not in my right mind at that point in time. And I think at that point that may lead to why he was given a leeway by police officers. Because I think it was established that he wasn't in his right mind too.
Yeah, that both of them was just wild drunk.
I think that's the reason why. It's not an excuse. But I'm just trying to reason as far as why that happened.
But we assuming that it could have been just clear cut, bro. This was consensual. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, while we assuming that it could have been because of that, it could have been clear cut. This was consensual. We watching it on camera. This was consensual.
I don't think his shit was on camera. Actually wasn't on camera. I don't think so.
He said he got cameras in all of them rooms, bro. He went through the cameras.
He said I don't know if I gotta look for sure to see that one particular because it wasn't a lawsuit. But his interaction with her, because remember they alluded to the text messages for proof that they had sex. So they didn't have sex outside of that. So we don't know. We don't know.
I'm guessing because everything else was moving consensual until he started shaming her, and then that's when she started alluding to the grape. But from their investigation, they like nah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
See, in my opinion,
either way, I'm gonna leave it there because I really don't. Like I said, I don't know. But I do know that there was no criminal charges, not even for the dudes that ran the train on her.
Yeah, see, in my opinion, how things worked in my mind as far as I think things are too blurry for the police when it came to her and academics. And I think personally, I personally think that when it came to her and academics, I think she compartmentalized it as far as me and him had these interactions in the past. But I don't think he knew what happened. But when he started to shame her, she started to feel some type of way. And she started to plead for him to protect her and step in as far as I didn't consent to. I didn't know. And then from that point, then she wants to get police involved, she starts to feel more on her own based on everything I'm reading. And then that led to him stealing. Now he's feeling disrespected because he's thinking she's lying to him. You feel what I'm saying? He's thinking she's lying to him because he can't read on the basic ass context clues that the girl is saying, nah, bro, I wasn't really here for this. I wasn't mentally here for this. So he's trying to like call her out and catch her in a lie, saying that no, you were willing to do this, and now he's feeling some type of way. So they have this one battle going back and forth.
The message where he said, everything that you did last night, you wanted to, right? She said, yeah, I had fun.
At what point did she say that, though? Is she saying that as far as with him?
That was before he shamed her. That was before he shamed her nothing. He said, everything you did last night, you wanted to do, right? He said, yeah, I had fun. And then the text messages turned when he started to shame her. I'm still there. I'm still in the sense that, bro, he shamed her, and that's why she claiming this shit right now. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm still in that sense. You know what I mean? We discussed it. We looked at the lawsuit, but that's still kind of my consensus of it, though. He should never shamed her. If he would never shamed her, she would have went about her business. None of this would have happened. She'd have this might be the first time she had a trainer on her, and while she was lit, it might not be. She might not have got drugged at all. It might have just been a lit night, and you know what I'm saying? We got it. That is a possibility. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really got too much more to say on that because we don't ran it into the ground. You know what I mean? We don't went back and forth on it like crazy. Yeah. We don't read the lawsuit, and what I got from that is I think they fucked. I think they fucked that night, and I don't like that Akademiks didn't say that originally.
I don't like that shit either. I don't like that shit either. From my point is, I think that the way the act maneuvered the situation left them vulnerable to a lawsuit, and it's going to be him to hold it down. And if he wants to take it to trial, we're gonna have to see. He left himself super vulnerable based on the things he said and the things he admitted on social media. They're gonna be able to it's gonna be left up to the judge to decide on that what they want to say. Because I don't know, man. I think the burden of proof was too wild for the cops, and cause when it comes down to it, it's like, damn, could I send somebody to jail for this? And I can't call it. Because when most of the people are drinking, how can you give the upper hand to this? I don't fucking know, bro. At the end of the goddamn day, you watch this video, don't put yourself in this position, because like it's too tough, man. All I can say is like, I don't want to do this.
Do you think this is gonna affect his stamp that he has right now? Do you think this is gonna make him go down any? Or I feel like as long as he win this lawsuit, he'll come out of it pretty good, but he better win this lawsuit though.
I don't think it's gonna affect him because I mean it can't, like the same shit happened already. Like this same things went viral already.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't think it's gonna affect him.
This is actually an old situation, right?
It happened in December.
Kind of, but I ain't gonna lie, the lawsuit details, even though sometimes lawsuits be capped, but the lawsuit details it do make you look at it like, fuck, bro. Nasty situation. The way they was like, yo, he opened her legs and then anally, vaginally, that's, I ain't gonna lie, it made my stomach turn. But at the same time, it's a lawsuit and it's by this Blackburn dude. Just, you know what I'm saying? This dude that we really don't trust. You feel me? So I'm also keeping that in consideration too.
Yeah. Man, listen, dog. I definitely think regardless at the end of the day, At fucked up. Like at the end of the damn day, he made some mistakes.
The fact that we even having this conversation, it was a mistake.
Mm-hmm. He made some mistakes in the situation. He got to grow from, and that's the bare minimum. Who knows what happened behind the closed doors? What happened real time? I can't call it. I like fuck the content creator shit. Fuck anything. It's tough. Even it's tough on other things because like you have a black woman saying that she was harmed, and you have a black man saying that I didn't do nothing. So at both sides, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to say. So I could see both sides where a woman could say, I didn't intend for this to happen, and a man saying, I definitely intend for that to happen because I wasn't involved in this situation. But on the lady side, be careful who you go around. It sucks that it gotta be that way. I mean, everyone should be able to go have fun, have drinks and shit, and not things happen to him. So that's one thing, and I don't know what happened behind that point, but I'm going based off of what she's alleging. Okay,
surround yourself with people you could trust, men and women.
Yeah, on the dudes,
that's what's the safest thing to do. On
the dude sides, especially in particular Akademiks, and we'll talk about his friends in a second, but Akademiks in particular, always you don't have the liberty to get blacked out drunk. If you are at the status you don't have the liberty. That's some shit that someone
not if you're gonna do that, do it alone in your house.
Yeah, alone in your house by your goddamn self. You don't have the liberty to do that with that situation that you just painted. No, you don't have the liberty, and it's suspected if some shit happened because you wasn't there to prevent it. Happen, like it is what it is. That shit happens like that. To the friends, you fucked up for that shit. You didn't protect your homeboy. You put him in a horrible situation. I can't call it what the hell y'all did, but y'all fucked up as homeboys because y'all put your boy in that situation. Don't do that to your boy. Don't do that to your boy, man. Because the whole time they just trying to get their rocks off their boy. the whole thing bare minimum, dog. I get that shit as far as on some stupid jit shit, but when you get these niggas are like damn near 30 doing the type of things, bro, trying to run trains and shit. Fuck. Out there, homie face. I would never. Me personally, I would never put myself in that position. I never have, never will be. I can't do it. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's totally avoidable, bro. That's the only thing about this whole thing. It's about avoiding these stupid situations, bro. But what's your last thoughts before we get up out of here, man?
My last thoughts is, bro, like we said, man, like you just said, like just listen, just surround. I ended with this. Just surround yourself with people you could trust, because that's when things like this won't happen. Surround yourself with people who you know their behavior and patterns and stuff, because being around people who you just cool with sometimes, or you have a good time with, but then if you get drunk, just not even I'm not even take academics out of it. Just surround yourself with people you could trust. You know what I'm saying? Surround yourself with people you can trust, and stuff like this won't happen.
Facts, man. Shit. And trust yourself the most, in my opinion. Trust yourself the most. And
but if you're gonna get blacked out drunk, that's your life to do. It's, you know what I mean? Whatever. You can do that. You can get blacked out drunk.
Live the consequences, though.
Surround yourself by people who you can trust, or be alone.
Live the consequences. That shit happen like that, though, man. But hey, man, that's that right there. And so anything else you want to talk about, bro, before we get about it?
Shit, man. We dove into this act topic so hard, gang. We went through the whole lawsuit. That shit was 30-something pages.
God damn,
shit. Bro. We deep dive. I don't even know if I got any energy to talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, we deep dived on this shit today.
Yeah, that's a dub, man. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for hopping on the live stream. You know, I'm live stream often. I'm gonna try to live stream 3 times a week. We got my dog Gemini by Law in here today. We're gonna mix it up. Sometimes we're gonna have panels. I'm gonna try to start live streaming early in the day. And I'm going to allow you guys to come in and give you guys opinions as well. I'm going to have call lines and things of that sort. So I want to grow the community, because that's one thing that I'm missing as far as growing my community and like talking shit with y'all. So, man, it's goddamn 1:30 in the morning. I appreciate y'all. Talk that shit, bro. What you got?
To everybody on my man Stacy chat, man, that was talking shit, that didn't like my opinion, bro. Yo, I just had to give it up, man. I had to tell y'all what I felt, bro. I would never defend the rapist, though. If it was clear cut that the nigga did some rapey shit, I would never defend it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But appreciate y'all for tapping in and enjoying the conversation. At least y'all had 2 sides of the spectrum to kind of go back and forth. It'd have been horrible if we both disagreed on everything. You know what I mean? So, and that's why
that's purpose of the conversation.
That's why I rock with you. That's why I like, you know what I'm saying, doing content with you, because even though we do think alike and a lot of stuff, we're going to always see things from certain things we're going to see from different ways, and we can actually debate about it, talk about it, and get to the root of what's going to help the people. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the point, man. It had different perspectives to bring thought. You know, it's about having a conversation. It's about having a conversation, not just being stagnant on your one side of the spectrum as far as thinking. So, hey, that's why I fuck with you too.
Exactly. That's why 2 minds is better than 1, man.
Hell yeah.
2 minds is better than 1. Listen, bro. You know,
it's crazy because we both Geminis, bro. 2 sides of the same damn thing,
bro.
You feel me? Yeah. I'm surprised we ain't crazy.
I gotta show you my logo, bro, because it's kind of Gemini included. I gotta show you my logo.
And how you a Gemini going against Kendrick, bro? What we on?
Bro, I love
type of
Kendrick,
time we on, bro?
Bro, Drake been giving me hits for years. Pause. Like,
but Drake you can fuck with the hits, but still rock with Kendrick, bro. I rock with the hits.
I love Kendrick, I do
real one. I wave my hand, do my dance. What Kendrick say? Hit. I do my. This key make me wave my hand, do my little dance. I do that shit. It's cool.
You saw me riding for Drake, bro.
Y'all seeing you, bro? I'm like, damn, you supposed to be a Gemini. You supposed to be Gemini gang. You rockin' with you rockin'. I mean,
bro, I ain't gonna lie. I love Drake, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That's that light skinned nigga shit. Bro. That's the light skinned nigga shit.
Yo, it is because he got my heart. Pause. Because it's a lot of heartbreak music that I don't went through with Drake. It's a lot of like get over that girl just by some of the music that you attach songs to life sometimes.
I did the same thing. I did the same thing, but at the same time, like I'm having conversations with my subscribers. They be clowning me. Anytime I get a Drake prop, they clown me, bro. I'm like, bro, you know, I live like I said. It's act, not act, but somebody said act in my comment section. That's what made me think about that shit. But J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, I've lived life to all their music. All of them. All
But
they
J.
music.
Cole disappointed me, bro. We should have got back on the chat and discussed that nigga bowing out.
I ain't disappointed no more though. I ain't disappointed. No more.
I mean, at this point, it's like I'm kind of glad he did because the
yeah.
battle was between Drake and Kendrick. J. Cole didn't even need to be in it.
Yeah, get about it. We ain't need
but
that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We was OD. We listened to his whole album, played the diss track back like 8, bro. We was going crazy that night.
Going insane, bro. Cause when it comes down to as far as like the lyricism, as far as the creativity with the bars and shit, like J. Cole, he got it. He still got it. But Kendrick, like we said, Kendrick's aggressiveness. Kendrick's aggressiveness.
Kendrick and Drake. You're right. We didn't need J. Cole, even though I thought I wanted him. Like I thought I wanted him in it, but he bowed out, and then the battle went how it went. I ain't even gonna lie. That They Not Like Us is what shook it though. They Not Like Us is what did it. Cause Drake could have won. Yo, with that Family Matters joint. That Family Matters, you can't say the Family Matters
stepped on that hole though. Kendrick stepped on that hole, bro. That shit was insane. Bro, it was hard.
2 hours after
No.
We barely got to
within 1 hour. Within 1 hour.
Bro, he ruined
on that boy.
He stepped on that whole video, and it was fire, bro. Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, They Not Like Us went crazy. I ain't even. What can I say, bro? It went crazy. Shit. Like I don't know every stream with that.
But my thing is,
he let us play it on our pages without getting copyrighted.
A man of the people. I don't see how people bro. I don't see how people like this. My approach to it. I felt like it was no way that Drake was going to win in a landslide because Kendrick is so methodical with the way he approaches anything. Even when Joe Budden was speaking about what he heard as far as rumors, and it came out to be true, but he heard as far as rumors, he was like, before the battle even kicked off on Drake's or Kendrick's side, he said, I heard both of them went into the studio and they walked out with several tracks. So Kendrick obviously did that. Kendrick obviously did that shit. You could tell with the way that he approached things and he was ready to go. I feel
like Kendrick was sleeping in the studio this whole battle.
He had to be able to just press the button. Like,
yo, I ain't gonna lie. He did what he was supposed to do though. He did this big one, and I'm not even trying to say it's not. It's a bro.
This nigga Drake talking about this nigga Drake talking about he had a red button. This nigga Kendrick got a Suwu keyboard, but nigga, every button is red. Every boop, 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 boop. Anything I press is a red button over here, man. There's a Suwu keyboard, nigga. What you talking about, bro?
I think Drake about to have a summer smash though. It's not gonna be a diss song, I don't think, but I think he gonna come out with a summer smash.
He better. Yeah. But that's my whole thing throughout this whole this. I've been saying that Drake is so talented that I don't think he can make bad music. But when it comes down to Kendrick, he's so introspective that not even just introspective. He has great perspective as far as reading things that he's able to read Drake and pick out his weaknesses within himself. And that's some things that many people spoke about because Drake doesn't go beneath the surface, bro.
Back and forth a lot of lies, though. They both talk back.
Fuck the lies. Fuck the lies. The truth is,
even the hit song.
I don't care about the lies, bro.
We love the hit song, but he calling the man a pedophile.
Fuck that. Fuck that. The truth is that the biggest indictment on Drake as far as not being the best in the game is because he doesn't speak from the hip hop culture as far as the culturally effective things beneath the surface. He stays as far as like the pop fun shit, bro. When it comes to actually what's going on in America, he not even from here. He don't give a fuck what's going on with us. But you have people.
Believe it or not, my chat love Kendrick, bro. They loving it. Charmaine in the chat, like, I love it. Listen, believe it or not, man.
I'm saying though, but Drake too.
The squad is Kendrick fans.
Yeah, Drake. I love Drake, but Drake. What he says, what can you say? I electrify you pacify them because Drake's music is like it makes you forget about what's going on. You're like, I just want to have fun. But Kendrick lets you deep dive and really understand.
But Drake got some of those too, though. What Drake got some of those
about himself. It's about himself. Like, it's never about the culture as far as what he sees, as far as the landscape of the world. It's himself personally.
No. I'm not saying he make like empower and lift up black music, but I am saying
it's not even just black shit.
Music that make you lift you up. Like he got music
that's
that
cool.
Like lift you up.
You I agree. When
you listen to
I agree.
It uplifts you and make you feel good. It make you have a better. Maybe you was in a negative space and you could turn that to a positive. Like,
and that's his power.
I think it's From Time. I know Drake got that song from what like that. The song that he says. Then she got to telling me how I'd never be as big as Trey Songz. Boy, was she wrong? Like, bro, those motivational quotes like that, my nigga, like, you just gotta be like, yo, bro, that's facts. That nigga was in the car with Shorty,
but he left
telling
that.
him, like, listen, you'll never be as big as Trey Songz. Now look at Drake now.
But
you know what I'm saying?
His problem
I
is
done had bitches doubted me. And tell me, yo, you never gonna be, you never gonna be that. Yo, so I attach shit like that to that, and it's just like, yo, bro, make you go harder, make you be on some like, make you kind of like. Make you just be like, yeah, you know what? You saying all that, but I still hit, and I'm still gonna be that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it make you just move like that. Drake got that, and maybe that's not the black empowerment movement.
But at the same time, he had that, but he left that. Prime time views hit. He left it.
Yeah, he don't really make that kind of. He don't really put those songs on his albums no more. He really used to, but he got enough from back in those times. Because let's be honest, man, Drake got a lot of music.
He does
a lot of music,
and this is my thing. I'm gonna keep it G. So one perspective that I had when it came to this battle, I was like, I think that Kendrick got the edge because he's not as present in today's time. But Drake, we've heard him over and over again in every different type of style. We've heard him in beefs, X, Y, and Z. Everything he had to say, we've heard it before. Right now, he's just interchanging the words, interchanging the names to Kendrick Lamar or S, Y, and Z. We've heard him all different styles. So I think we are so numb to a skill. Imagine seeing someone running a 4.340. Amazing. Super fast.
Yeah.
But how many times you gonna watch some motherfucker run a 4.340? How many times you gonna watch it?
Like 12 people was running that same score.
It's good. You know what I mean? It's amazing. Like, it's super fast. It's elite talent. But it's just they run a straight line. Okay, he's fast. But the creativeness, the route running.
What do y'all want to see from Drake? I would like to know what Drake got to do to be it. Like to be. I mean, I feel like a lot of people want the singing, but then a lot of people want the rap, and I like the rap. But a lot of people like the singing. What is it that you need from Drake to make him
Drake could be him goddamn self, but he just gotta stay in where he ranks. I don't want to see nothing more than who he is. That's fine.
What you mean by that?
He is who he is. He can't be nothing but what he ain't. Like he is who he is. Unless he within himself wants to dive into these things that's going on and to speak what he learns, then that's different. But he is who he is.
Like, you don't want him to be like Kendrick. You don't want him to try to be on some Kendrick type shit. Is that what you're saying?
If it's natural to him, do it. But it's not natural to him, as we've seen. He's about to be 40 and he ain't doing that shit.
Yeah,
so it's not natural to him.
It's just not his style of music.
But what he does, Kendrick don't do. It's cool. You give us one dance, and it's cool. Bro, but it's other
Kendrick
people
would never give us a one dance.
It's okay because other people
or a controller.
Other people may rank that higher. Other people may rank those things higher when it comes to them grading their favorite artists, and that's okay. You serve them. But when it comes to what serves me, Kendrick,
like platinum and shit.
Yeah, when it comes to what serves me, Sing About Me is up here. Because Kendrick may sing about me
too.
Like
that you will sing about.
I'm real.
Kendrick about
that's up here, and you would never hear that.
Bro.
That shit would the tracks from Kendrick is my favorite tracks.
I love Kendrick, man.
Let me say this.
I love Kendrick,
the tracks that I love from Kendrick that made me the biggest Kendrick fan, even though J. Cole my favorite, but the tracks that made me a super fan of Kendrick will never make Billboard. That's why I don't give a fuck about Billboard rankings, bro. Sing About Me, Dying of Thirst.
Got Grammys, man, because those reasons.
They got Grammy. Good Kid, Mad City ain't had no Grammys, but you still got money trees on that bitch. It's Grammy, but the real ones still are respected though at the same time. But my thing is, what I value from the best artists in hip hop is not gonna be valued by the masses, and that's cool with me. And I don't need them to validate that for me.
That right there, what you just said, what you like is don't got to be validated by the masses, bro. Remember how we just said that Good Kid, Mad City was nominated but it didn't win. Remember Macklemore won that shit that year.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
But guess what? The hood made that nigga Macklemore give that shit back to Kendrick. He said, "Nigga, I don't deserve it," because even the hood, the world knew the music that I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a big Kendrick fan. I'm just saying though, in the beef, it was hard for me to like take Kendrick over Drake. But I'm a big Kendrick fan. The way he make me feel, I'm not gonna sit here and cap. I feel the same way you feel.
That's why they the big three. That's why.
I'm not even gonna lie.
That's why I've been so surprised as people like, oh, Drake trash. I'm like, Drake is still Drake. That's I never had it. I've been surprised that people react to my comment section when I give Drake his props. I'm like, Drake is still goddamn Drake, bro.
And I don't think it's that they don't think he great. I think it's that when you put him up against Kendrick, because a lot of people feel Kendrick is the underdog in this too. So you take the fact that you got that connection with Kendrick, his music, you only get him every couple years. Like, it's kind of like, it's almost like, damn, like, that's my guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm waiting. If you're a Kendrick fan and that's your guy, that's really your guy. So when you hear somebody try to put Drake above him or say Drake gonna beat him in a battle, I get why they got defensive. I understand. But I really thought Drake had a chance. I ain't even gonna lie, because Drake is good at battling.
He had a chance.
We never saw Kendrick really come out and fight. We only seen him come make announcements and then kind of like go back to making music.
He had a chance.
Drake battle tested.
It takes an artist at that caliber of a top 10 greatest rappers ever to do it to him like that. You know,
top three, bro.
Top three. That's what you want to give him. I love a lot of people. I have to think before I give a Kendrick.
But right now in this rap game, rap game,
kind of took it over. But it's.
Tell me, give me a top 5 then in this rap game right now. Because
right now, like alive
rapping, yeah.
That shit hard, bro. But I gotta put in order.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that to you.
Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake, Future, Nicki Minaj.
Bro, so then come on, man. I wasn't telling no lies.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking no bullshit, bro. It's only the 3 people that could fuck that. 2 people now. J. Cole can't battle. It's only 2 people that could get in a battle with the top other person and give us an entertaining fight the way we did. If it was J. Cole, bro, shit probably have been boring and slow, and it wouldn't have been as fast paced as
it would have been the San Antonio Spurs. Because J. Cole he would have had to win, like, you know, with jabs and shit like that. Because he wasn't going to disrespect Kendrick. He disrespected him, he didn't like it. But I think, like, as I'm learning more,
definitely wasn't gonna
I think it was a lot.
And start talking about, nigga, your baby is by your manager. He definitely wasn't. You know, J. Cole not gonna do it.
That was a lie. I think a lot of things he was going.
It was a lie.
It was a lie. I think you know, most things.
So was Drake having another baby though, and being a pedophile, which is the main thing that Kendrick pushed. Let's keep it a band. Those was lies.
But Drake was lying too, man. All these motherfuckers lying, man. Come on.
But those are big ass lies, bro. I got a baby and I'm a petty. That's crazy.
Shit, you gonna say my baby not mine? Come on,
that's harsh too. That's harsh too.
Come on, what we doing? What are we doing, man?
That is crazy. I gotta look my baby in the face. What if my baby old enough to know this song and actually hear this? Like, that's disrespectful.
Come on, what we doing, man? Fuck out of here. But and the nigga told you don't bring up. I heard the DJ Head nigga said that
he said don't bring up family.
They had a conversation behind the scenes saying don't bring up families. And Drake said Bodyguard Whitney shit.
Family.
But Drake popped out with a Bodyguard like Whitney shit. Like, what you finna do?
You're right. I forgot about that song. That's how you know it wasn't that significant. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Now, I fought push-ups though. I fought push-ups.
Push-up, but that's not high. Push-ups is High Whitney?
No, Bodyguard like with his.
Oh yeah. See,
High Whitney wasn't in the. Whitney, that's not real.
Whitney, that was AI.
Yeah.
Right, that's something I forgot about that song. I ain't even like.
I be with bodyguards like Whitney. That's the push-up shit, you know.
Yeah, push-ups was hard.
He went too far with that shit. That's what they say behind us. That was DJ Head say. Man. But, bruh, at the end of the day, that was an amazing battle. I didn't dislike not one song. You know,
me neither. I mean, the last song with Drake, I liked it, but I didn't like that he sounded defeated though. You know what I mean?
It's the movie though. Like, if you play this whole shit, if you like sequence everything, it's like a perfect fucking movie, bro. Like, it's like from point A to point Z, it's like moving your mind. Even like Drake give you a chance for a sequel for a new movie when he into that shit, dog.
Hey,
It's perfect.
I'm ready for it. I hope we do get
It's
another
perfect.
sequel.
Do you think this will be the first rap battle we have a sequel to?
Bro, I hope so.
That'd be insane.
I hope so.
That'd be
And
insane.
I think this is the best rap
insane.
battle that we had so far in history of rap.
Because the skill
I'm
level
saying
is
that,
better. The skill
Yeah.
level. I mean,
Nas and Jay was up there.
it's up there, but the we had more. We just had more output, and then you add in the social media aspect, and then you add in the timeliness of the way that it's everything just better as far as to put on a show for us, and it took over the culture like to a whole new degree. Like a diss song being a #1 record and #3 record on the charts and #7 record. Like, come on, now #12 record. Come on, we
crazy.
That you can't be there.
Hip hop won. Hip hop won.
Especially during a year where you have a lot of the labels looking at hip hop funny in the light because of what's going on with being able to control things with social media, X, Y, and Z, TikTok, kind of taking shots at hip hop. Like it's like crazy
I will
to see
be honest
things.
though, we need better music to come out. I ain't gonna lie. We need
This is going to be catalyst. But at the same time, I seen Carl Cherry saying that this is going to be like a big thing moving forward. But the issue has always been discovery, because I think there's always been like it's always going to be good rappers is rapping.
That's
But
facts.
The
That's
discovery is the issue.
They just not big. They just not on the mainstream.
Yeah, because
where they need to be though.
How do we find them? Before we used to find people by being in crews, being put on. Like Baby King getting put on by Kendrick. Drake selfish as
But what
fuck.
about those people that don't have that a Kendrick? You know what I mean? Those are who we got to look for.
Drake don't put on lyricists.
No, I found out about my most of my lyricists word of mouth, like through other rappers. Like
J. Cole put on lyricists.
J. Cole put on
but
lyricists.
he tear their ass up though.
Yeah,
kill him.
But I mean,
J. Cole
but
kill him.
listen, J. Cole a veteran. Them boys, he got a lot of young boys that's spitting, bro.
I know.
What I mean?
He.
But look, Benny rapped with him. Benny rapped with J. Cole.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to say
J. Cole kind of ate him, but Benny rapped with him though.
Because he's J. Cole. I mean, he's top of his game. He gave Benny. He gave the Jid. He gave the
Jid, right?
He made people respect the Baby. People think the Baby had the best verse on the song. I think it was the Baby and Loot.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the Baby can rap.
No,
he just be doing that. He just be doing his little style that he like to do.
And I don't mind. How you feel about people saying, chat, let me know y'all think too. What do you guys think about when people tell rappers they need to switch up their flows? What do you think about that?
It depends, bro. If your flow is like obviously just super repetitive, then maybe you gotta switch it up. But for the Baby, the way he do his thing, it's his flow. It's him. It's his rap. I wouldn't want him to go away from his signature rap style. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't want him to do that. Now, other rappers, I ain't gonna lie, rappers that sound like other rappers, I'll be like, yo, switch your flow up because you sound like another rapper.
That's different. I get you saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know who I like?
Who that?
T Grizzly, bro. T Grizzly be rapping. T Grizzly be making
fire.
songs, bro. And he got his own little Detroit rap style. I like Icewear Vezo too. He got his own little Detroit style. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just be floating on the beats. And I know this is OD off pace, but we didn't talk about it, and I wanted to talk about it. Bro, Gunna new album is icy, bro. Gunna,
you fuck with it
on these songs, bro. That One of One, he got a song on there called One of One, bro. I had to react to that shit, bro. He made me be like, yo, he ratted, but nigga, I don't care.
And we had a crazy discussion about that one day about Gunna ratting, bro. Y'all be missing me and bro discussions, bro. We be talking shit on this shit.
Yo, he floating on some of them new songs, bro. Did you listen into the album or nah? You didn't give it a chance yet.
I'm gonna give it a chance when I'm in the gym. I've been out the whole weekend.
Oh yeah, in the gym. But that One of One, put that on for me. Put that One of One on for me. And if that shit don't make you just float and just, especially because he say she wanna switch up with fucking the bitch in the gym. So definitely in the gym. You listen to that shit in the gym. You gonna be like, hey. You know what I'm saying?
I'm checking it out.
I need you to check that out for me, bro.
Nigga, I kind of want to hear some R&B and shit lately, though, bro. This rap shit been crazy, but nah.
Put me on
to
some R&B that I might not be hip to right now, cause I got all the old school R&B in my Serato, but I do need some new R&B to like make me feel something.
I don't know what you would consider new R&B. Like, I don't know what's new to you.
I mean,
let me see.
It could be an old artist that got some new fire. And
you listen to Summer Walker?
I do listen to Summer Walker, but
because I'm gonna keep it G. Let me be honest with you.
You gotta give me that song from her.
Let me be honest with you. I don't listen to R&B. I listen because like what has happened is my music lovers, y'all gonna feel me on this, all right? What has happened is that neo soul and R&B has clashed lately because not many people are making R&B.
You're right.
So I listen to neo soul. Summer Walker is neo soul.
Neo soul girl.
Yeah,
I love them neo soul hoes, man. I love them.
SZA is kind of neo soul pop.
I love SZA. I know it sounds crazy saying that, but I love SZA, bro.
Why? What you mean?
Her music
SZA
is
pen,
like that shit make you feel.
SZA's pen is crazy.
Yeah,
SZA got one of the craziest pins in the game. It's no shame in fucking with SZA.
Like SZA or Summer
her pen
Walker,
is crazy.
I gotta say SZA, bro.
Both of them.
I love SZA, man.
Both of their pens are crazy. When it comes to just skill, I love Ari Lennox because her skill and range is crazy. Ari lacks in.
Put me on to a couple songs from Ari, because I don't know nothing from Ari.
If you want to turn some shit on, you with your little lady want to turn some shit on, put on that pop.
It's called Pop. Ari Lennox Pop. I'm putting it there.
If y'all know about Ari Lennox, put on that pop. Shit called Pop. I think that's the name of it right there.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, use your little lady. Yo, put that shit on right there. That pop going, that shit right there, get right. Ari Lennox
you listen to Janae
she freaky as hell. Janae sets the mood. She's one of the candle lights, nice fragrances, dim lights type of chicks. I like what Janae got going on.
Yeah, neo soul.
Yeah, neo soul. Brent Fayez. I don't listen to that much, but he still do his thing in the playlist and shit like that.
I'm still listening to Bryson.
Bruh, I think the rap beef stepped on Bryson's projects.
Word, because he putting out new music too.
Yeah. The rap beef stepped on Four Bats project.
I never listened to him deeper than the two songs that I should check out.
He released he released the project the same time around Euphoria drop. Stepped on.
Is it good?
I ain't get a chance to listen to it, bro. You know how this content shit go. We can't do shit.
We can't
do shit for
it. I already know.
Yeah. So I that shit stepped on that. Who else got stepped on? Somebody else got stepped on.
Gunna almost got stepped on.
Almost got lucky. He got lucky. Somebody else got stepped on, but yeah, man, motherfuckers got big and stepped on and shit. But I like everything, bro.
Oh, you gave me one from Ari. Give me one from Summer Walker.
Summer Walker. What do you prefer? Like what type of vibe? Because I like Summer for different type of vibes. Summer give me my
like this. I put the SZA what is it? URL the album, whatever that one is. URL. Or,
that's
I put
old.
that album on that just play, bro. I know. I've been telling. I'll be listening to old R&B, so I need some new R&B in my life.
Summer Walker whole thing you get through. Like it depends if you
whole album.
Like the last 4 of them been flawless to me, bro. Because Summer's a very good writer, bro. She's a very good writer.
She got a couple albums.
Yeah, I can't think of the names of all of them.
Over It, one of them.
Over It. You know, them shit's good. She has like a little series where she does strictly neo soul. That's like fire. I'd be so disappointed when
her featuring Janae Aiko. I ain't hear it, but it gotta be good. I'll kill you.
Her one of my favorites, bro. Her is amazing, bro.
Her is dope.
Listen, I don't
got nothing.
I already
had that song.
I don't know what happened, bro. I somehow skipped her's last album that came out like 2021 or whatever, and I started listening to it again last year, bro. That shit was like my favorite fucking album last year, bro.
what's one of your what's that album? What is it?
It's a song that got slide. It's the album that got Slide on it, man. But yeah, her.
I'm just download Slide then.
You know, her was like a childhood prodigy.
Yeah, I didn't really. Oh, I got Slide already, and it's with YG, right?
Yeah, that album. That album song.
I'm listening to her then. Okay, I'm tweaking, man. I do be listening to some.
Yeah,
man, I'm really wrong. I do got some R&B in my playlist, but I need more. I just feel like I need more because I like R&B because it keep me in a you know, I be in the Bronx, bro. It's already enough bad vibes. Like I like to like sometimes put on the R&B and just I be listening to the old Chris Brown album, bro. Like I listen to the old what I was just listening to my man, what's this nigga name? The Dream. The Dream album, bro. Listen to the whole thing through, bro. The old, you know what I'm saying, bro? Listening to the old Neo album with Mirror on it. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like I be on that type of vibe.
What you think about Neo? What you think about Neo with these bitches?
Bro, he in a poly right now. In a poly relationship after he left his girl.
Yeah, man.
What I think about it, he rich, man. He on a different level, man. He like 100 million up. He wrote for Beyonce. If he want to have 3-4 girlfriends, hey man, he divorced. He's single. Why not?
He do what he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be out here, you know, living that life, man. I don't, you know.
I wish it was my homie.
But man, I'm tell you one thing, bro. Like, I don't be wanting to deal with all that damn shit when it comes to like all the different women and shit. Like, managing women's emotions is a lot, bro.
He got too much money to be. I don't even think he's dealing with attitude, bro. I think they probably take their attitude out on each other.
Nah, bro. They still gonna be like, bro. Women gonna be women, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all.
I feel you.
Women gonna be women. Oh, bad. I'm putting shit on the screen and shit. But women gonna be women. They still gonna give you their shit, and it's gonna be that, bro. You just gotta like manage that shit, whatever type of way, man.
Honest, bro. A nigga like me, I'm talking shit, but I probably wouldn't even want more than one wife. If I'm gonna have a wife, I just want a wife and kids and a beautiful house. Like I wouldn't want more than one female, and that's not even because I don't want more than one box, because I love different boxes. New box is great.
Box is great. That's crazy.
In a family sense, I wouldn't want my daughter to like see me have 2 wives and shit like that, because I wouldn't want my daughter to be like one of.
Fuck.
You know what I mean?
Hey, perspective. I ain't think about that, but that's even more to reinforce my thoughts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want my daughter. That's not a positive like influence for my daughter. A positive image. She need to see her mother strong, well, her husband. So she, you know what I mean?
And being respected, because like hell nah, man. That's great. That's great perspective, bro. Because the way you treat man. Even when I dated a girl that had a child before, and
it's precious. You got to make sure you being the right kind of person around these kids, man. They very impressionable.
Because I definitely want them to think about that when they treat whoever they with. You know, like I'll tell them, hey, bro, you need to open the door for your mama. You need to like you got to be on point for your mama, X, Y, and Z, because I want him to have that in his mind. And then at the same damn time, when me and his mama having disagreements, he'll be right there, and I'll be like, "Hey," and I'll say, "Why you raising your voice at me?" If she getting lit, I'll be calm. And I ask her, "Why you raising your voice?" And he will see her react to me being calm and still in control.
Right.
And never getting wild. Those things go to another distance. That shit ain't work out, but I think low key, I may have been put in that situation for him to see me. It was mom, see love. You feel me?
Even just for that moment in time, him being able to see those examples, those gonna stick with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like kids are learning every single day. Excuse me, kids are learning every single day. Like they picking up. They didn't live this life yet, so everything that they see is like an example of what they should be doing. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I always keep that in the back of my mind, because I got nieces and nephews, and I got my bros got kids and stuff like that. So I try to like definitely. I'm entertaining on here. On here we entertaining, we having fun and all that. But in real life, like I try to be a real good example for the kids, at least when I'm around them, because you know what I'm saying. That's all we got. The future.
Got to, man. Got to, bro. But any other topics before we get up out this bitch, bro?
Shit, man. We out here. It's late. It's 2:07. We put out time in the night. We got to do this more often, though, bro.
We got to. It was fun, man. We got people mad and shit.
You have to give me your number, bro. You have to send me your number or something.
For sure, because
I need to be able to get you on here sometimes. You be sleeping and shit. Your DM be closed. I'll be like, man, I need this nigga Stacy for something, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I get too many notifications. Not on the flexy shit, bro. Like.
I already know, bro. I know.
I hate that shit. I just be wanting to, like, you know, mute motherfuckers, but that's how I be, bro. I only got my YouTube notifications on. I don't know what people be saying to me. People be talking shit to me comment sections.
That's that content creator life. You gonna turn every notification off but the YouTube.
Now I turn that shit off too, man. I turn that shit off.
You do? You turn that off too?
Yeah. Bro, you know these motherfuckers be talking hella shit to me, bro.
I would, but I don't have it to where it rings. It just pops up on the screen.
But you know how much, bro, I've been called a damn Kendrick dick sucker for the past 3 weeks. I mean,
for real?
Hell yeah.
Damn, I didn't notice that, bro. Yeah. I didn't notice you was getting hate.
Hell yeah, but it's like it's certain things. Like say for instance, after that Telemade freestyle dropped, I thought this shit was cool. My first reaction was like, it's shit cool. But then I went on social media, the Telemade freestyle from Drake.
I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
Especially with the AI. Yes. Having Tupac talk to him, having Snoop talk to him.
Yeah. So then I went on social media, I'm like, damn, people trashing this shit. So then I'm gonna share that. Bro, when I shared that video and went on the comments, they was so mad at me. Oh, you just hate Drake. Blah, blah, blah. You're cherry picking. I'm like, bro, I'm like, they going in on them. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Cherry picking, damn.
But I'm like, I'm trying to tell y'all what folks saying, but they ain't want to believe me. I'm like, okay. But lo and behold, every like a mini, like once he had a cease and desist for it, right? And then a lot of more personalities are saying that was Drake's biggest misstep was the Tupac shit. It ain't just me, my nigga.
Bro. It was mad creative. To me, it was wild creative. Like I thought that was dope. Having Tupac talk to that nigga, like bro. But you rapped his verse like that. I thought that was hard, but I don't know. We all got different opinions. Some people think it was corny. They was like, that's weird. But hey, man, I thought I'm in this new generation, so I thought it was dope. Like yo, he AI the nigga Pac voice, AI Snoop voice, and really talk to this nigga like, nigga, get it together. Get back out there and fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I thought it was dope.
Yeah, man, the whole battle was dope as fuck, man. The whole thing.
Yeah, every song to me was dope, bro. Every song from Kendrick, except for Euphoria with the daughter part. Take the whole daughter part about Euphoria.
That's Meet the Grahams.
And Meet the Grahams, right? Take the whole daughter part about Meet the Grahams, and I like every song that came out. It's just the daughter part is too much. He spent too much time on a fake daughter. Like you really believe that shit.
It is what it is, though. But all right, man, we can go ahead and sign up out of here, man.
Yes, sir, man. We tapping back in soon, bro. You listen, man. You got a pledge. We tapping back in soon, right?
We can get it. We can get up here, bro. We can talk that shit, man.
All right, buddy. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you, everybody. Like I said, everybody in your chat. Shout out. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm Gemini by Law. Check me out on YouTube, man. If you rocking with me.